wild, wild. Wicked wild, wicked wild, wicked wild, wild west. Jim West, Desperado, Rough Rider. No, you don't want nada, none of this. Six gunning this, brother running this. Buffalo Soldier, look, it's like I told you. Any damsel that sins.
Episode 110, dude. We in the motherfucking
Wow.
house. Shane, I thought
110.
I could cure. You know why I bought you that Voss?
Cause...
So you wouldn't hate on me for drinking a Voss too.
Oh, really?
That's Voss's genius scheme, dude. It's such a hateable water bottle that you have to buy your boys one too. Sorry, Gerbs, I forgot you're coming.
Oh, yeah. Our guest today, Dr. Steve German.
Hello.
The Gruel King.
Right.
Dr. Gruel.
But Dr. Gruel, dude. Dr. Steve Gruel.
Robert Gruel. Yeah, but I bought you one just so you couldn't hate on
That's
me.
a good
'cause
move.
You had one too.
That's what you did with the fleshlight, too.
No, I legitimately double purchased. I literally, when I was on the phone with the guy selling me a microscope, I double purchased a microscope as well.
Really?
I get all weird on online marketplaces where I'm like, did that go through? Like, it redirects me to PayPal, and I'm like, fuck it, I'll just get it again.
Yeah.
We'll sort out the mess. And then all you do is you get the second one, you're like, well, I didn't get this.
Yeah.
But in terms of the microscope, that's definitely a good
And then
merchant.
then your bull gets a free fleshy.
Exactly,
and then you and your
dude.
bull get to
Your boy gets a
tag team a
dude.
fleshlight together. That was
was
fun.
tight.
We split fleshlights.
I remember that.
We both went upstairs. We ran upstairs. It was like Christmas Day.
Mm-hmm.
And unwrapped our fleshlights and went to town. And we both ejaculated.
It was tight.
And we came outside and looked at each other and pointed and said, "That's a good cum." We cummed hard, Steven.
Just came out and scratched our heads in the hallway, and we're like, how was that for you?
Yeah, we both. Then I got in his bed and we lit a cigarette.
Swished.
Right. My favorite part of that story is actually how you found out that he ordered the fleshlights, which is he was sitting on the sofa.
I was on the sofa. He was in the kitchen. Doorbell rings and he's like, "Yes, it's here. It's here." And I was like, "What's here?" Nothing. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't have what you call a poker face.
And then he got to right before he opened the door. He's like, "It's fleshlights. I got two. Do you want one?" And I was like, "Yeah, definitely." He's like, "Sweet."
So, yeah. How's everything going, Gerbs? Where's life left you?
No,
since we
things are
last
good.
talked?
Things are good. Yeah. You guys had the show. Shane headlined at Philly. Comedy.
Yeah, that was great. The Bulls rode in to battle with me, dude.
It was an incredible experience for me, and
It was an incredible experience for you. Oh yeah, I guess it was.
yeah. Well, no.
Yeah, I
but,
guess eventually it became that. You still got that hickey.
Oh, do I?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
see.
yeah,
Did you have you been trying to cover it up with makeup?
Of course I have.
You pussy. You gotta let your hickeys ride,
Yeah,
dude.
you do, man.
Especially that one. That thing was huge.
Well, there were multiples.
Yeah.
Because at one point you were like, "Do the other side," and then you grabbed the back of my head and held it back.
Whoa, what? I don't remember doing
Hold
that.
on, what now?
Wait, I held you
Shane,
down and she
You
gave
grabbed
you a
the back
hickey?
of my head.
Shane
and were like,
BDSM'd you?
yes. It was a really
Damn.
bizarre cacophony of emotions.
Oh, damn, that's
Shane
crazy. I didn't-
dominated you into sexual pleasure?
Yes.
Yeah, I held his hair back and she sucked his neck. Dude, I have a harem of these bitches that I just control. I'm like, "Go suck my boy's
was-
neck."
I was just
But
imagining that.
sometimes the baby girls get out of control and you gotta fucking.
It's a very tough
I'm in a
fucking.
tough spot right now.
That's like the craziest shepherd gig in the world, dude.
You just are fending off
And
the
there's just-
dumbest fucking wolves
Yeah,
on
dude.
earth.
Exactly.
You have these beautiful sheep, and these dumb gay fucking wolves try to get the sheep, and you got to hit them with a stick. You got to be like, he's trying to fuck you. He's not a good photographer. He's not a photographer. You got to hit him.
I'm still laughing about like a romance novel cover of like Steve getting a hickey and you holding his fucking hair back.
In my lap, holding his hair back.
They
Ooh.
should do like a romance triad. You don't really see a lot of like romance novels that acknowledge our polyamorous community. They should do like a polyamorous romance novel. Like, and then the hero breaks in, and there's another hero,
Yeah, no,
and they're both kind of gay, but they date girls, the same girl.
That's your book.
That should be, dude.
Damn.
I should write a romance hero just triad. Where there's like why does
we're all
why does the
patiently,
guy have to be like the romance hero? There can be like two guys
The Patreon members
carrying
are
swords with like He-Man underpants on.
waiting for this novel, dude. Everyone's waiting for your erotic novel.
I'm still working on it, dude.
All right.
That'd be sick if I Hemingwayed out on an erotic novel. We got too much and I blew my head off. Can't figure out the ending.
But yeah, the show was great. Gerby's got
man,
so much
dude.
sniz afterwards. It was
No,
crazy.
I did not get so much since afterwards.
dude.
Now, hang on. I wanted
Gerby
to
got
say
the
this-
sniz.
Dude, it was like running
No,
with the
no.
bulls, but if a guy just turns around and just fucking head and makes out with all the bulls.
all
Not
the bulls were
bulls.
chasing him down the street. He was wearing a red handkerchief.
There was one bull.
One bull
Yes.
ripped it off and started sucking his neck.
Then Shane restrained
And then I
him.
I gave him a reach around in the
Then
back of his
Shane
head.
restrained him, dude.
When I pulled his hair back, he was like, you could hear
Actually,
it.
I was like, "Stop! My hair's coming out."
No, I pulled his hair and he's like, oh God. How hard were you?
Throughout the night, very.
You were hard the entire time.
Yeah, I
It
asked
was-
him about that.
It was, yeah.
Steve made out with a girl for 4 hours after the show, nonstop. It was like an 8th grade dance where kids just started tongue kissing.
It was, yeah, it was fantastic. And then, yeah, I just had a erection.
And then some
totally.
girls kissed girls, and then the boys you were dosing everybody with drugs.
I was spraying, I was spraying weed tincture to everybody. I was asking them, but then I was giving them like what Cosby should have done. I was doing what Bill should have fucking done.
Yeah.
I was like, "Do you want some drugs in your drink?" And people were like, "I don't know." I'm like, "You'll be fine."
Yeah, so that show, I thought it was so funny imagining the fans that came to see that show
Oh my
and then
God.
just saw the way we handled ourselves. I blacked out. I was fucking hammered. That was,
Yeah, I
that was
was-
out of control.
I was on the edge the whole time, where I was like kind of okay, and then I ended up getting way too fucking high.
Yeah, it was great.
I had a
I was
tough time.
I was steady as a.
You were rock hard and
Yeah.
focused.
I was a, yeah.
Yeah, you were just a pre-cummy fucking soul.
I was,
Oh, how much cum was in
there
your
was
underwear?
An enormous amount of free cum in my pants. It
Ew,
was
Steve, that's
gross.
so gross.
Yes,
Shut
it
up.
was. And
But you only come clear, so that was probably a full load.
no.
That was
No,
your
no,
full
hang on.
load.
First of all, we're talking about free cum, not cum. Second of all, that was we discussed this. The cum head.
You got your
Ew,
cum back.
dude.
Yes.
His cum's good now, dude.
I pulled your hair and you had cum in your pants.
Yeah,
Ew, Steve, you
Rockstar
fucking
lifestyle,
tricked me,
dude.
That's just me though. I'm fucking real. I'm bisexual.
It's all right.
I mean, that's sick that you're in a space and you're like, I gotta dominate Steve.
I gotta
while-
dominate Steve while he's getting some pussy.
That might be your sexual kink. You might just be into strict non-sexual domination.
I don't know. I
a young
fucked this
Mussolini,
morning. I
dude.
fucked this morning and it was pretty. I was into it. So I think I'm into that too.
Well, your sexual identity can go with the,
Yeah.
any minute. Doesn't mean that like that's your.
True.
That's
I am a sexual Mussolini, dude. Sexual Mussolini, dude. I just stand on the balcony and be like, "Yo, you're fucking gay."
That's what's up, dude.
But yeah, this morning I was hit hard with a wolf came out of nowhere. I had to fucking shepherd him away, dude.
Really, you're tending to the flock.
Just the unbelievable amount of fucking morons you have to deal with when you're trying to date a 23-year-old is
Yeah.
just chaos.
Oh, for sure.
It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, for sure. dude.
Literally every day there's a new character that I couldn't have thought up.
Mm-hmm.
That's more cliche.
Who pops out of a thing?
It's just like a white rapper pops out and it's just like, "Yo, leave her here with us." And I'm like, "Who the fuck are you, dude?" And then today it's like, "We're going out together. We're just friends." I'm like, "What? Are you fucking retarded?"
Oh my god, it's so funny of like the orbit of space junk that just like follows hot chicks around. There's just
Oh
a
my
bunch
God.
of weird dudes just like flying around like, "You want to come to the concert with me?"
Yeah, there's just constant meteorites just flying at my planet, dude. I gotta be like, we gotta stop this. We gotta send out the
You
drilling
gotta
team.
go up in Armageddon, dude.
Exactly. We gotta
Split
send out the
meteor.
boys.
You gotta
I'll send Gerbies up.
Yeah, you should go.
Do you want me to have a talk with some guys?
I want you to go fuck some people up.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's not gonna happen. But I'll.
No, I don't need to. I'm not gonna do anything about it.
I'm gonna send you to sexually assault my male enemies. Just
Yeah.
fucking hit him with a grab and go.
I think we should clarify that I don't sexually assault men.
Yeah, you can do like a quick little grab and go, dude.
No,
That'd
I
be
don't
sick.
do-
That'd be sick to have a sexual hitman instead of like a mob boss or a mob guy that ices people. You could just have a mob guy that's just gonna go sexually assault whoever the guy
You
is.
wake up instead of a horse head, there's just a dude eating your ass, and you're like, "Oh god, no!" And the guy's like, wipes his mouth. He's like, "You're gay now. Pay your debts." Fuck, shit,
Yeah, that's Gerben.
dude. You could definitely give someone like a hard fucking
No.
like a
This is-
butt plug. Just walk up and give someone what's that called? Like I don't know what you call
Zuki, a
like
card swipe,
give someone like
crease,
you walk up like,
a goose.
you know what this is. Pay your debts. You give someone a fucking just a hard crease.
Yeah, like a prison shank, like real fast in the butt. Just
A dick touch. Like, oh god.
yeah, dude, we're gonna hire you to fucking touch all my enemies' dicks. Holy fuck.
It'd be awesome.
Yeah, so
I can't imagine how much money that would cost for me to do that. Because I'd
about?
be
for
very
you to
worried
touch
about-
dicks,
Yeah, it's not the dick touching.
like
it's
$20.
it's no.
I could get you to grab someone's dick. I could bully you into grabbing someo's dick, dude.
Well, first of all, yes, you
Grab
probably
my
could.
dick.
Now, hang on.
Grab my
Grab your
dick.
in a second. What we're talking about is the physical, reparations for grabbing somebody's
A dick
penis.
grab?
Yeah.
You might get your ass beat, but
That's
then it's
what
a
I'm
hate
saying.
crime. And now he's going to federal
True
prison.
that,
No, it's not a hate
So
crime.
now
if
we
you
got him.
grab somebody's
Nah,
penis,
you'd
they
have a
beat you
good
up.
if you grabbed a dude's dick, the random dude on the street. If you went up and was like, if you're just like, you know what you did, and squeeze their dick,
Yeah.
they're gonna be in shock for at least 5 seconds for you to
Yeah,
get
you
away.
got time.
So all you got to do is call an Uber,
Yeah.
and while you have 5 minutes, when the Uber waits, you wait till he gets near your Uber.
Yeah.
Fucking, you watch his path, and you call an Uber and call it for like the end of the block. You grab his dick, run to the end of the block, hop in an Uber, and you're gone. You're like, get the fuck out of here, dude. We got to be cool with driving with the Uber driver who just
Yeah.
saw you grab a guy's dick.
Which chances are it's going to be a black dude with dreads, and he's not going to be cool with it.
No, he would if you told him. You're like, yeah, I'm a fucking sexual hitman. He's like, damn, dude.
Go! Drive fast! We gotta go!
You fucking poke him in the ass with a dildo, run down the street, hand it to another guy. He runs away, and you hop in an Uber. The guy's like, what the fuck? You shove a dildo down his pants and run away. Dude, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, Steve, do it. Become a sexual hitman.
What's my sexual hitman name?
What would it be? The Dice Man.
The Dice Man, of course, yeah. Did you see that thing I sent you? No, yeah.
It would just end up with like 50-year-old dudes calling you, be like, oh, I need you to assassinate someone in an alley, suck his dick in 10 minutes. Like, oh, God, no, stop. You'd end up turning into a gay gigolo, dude, real fucking quick.
Well, I was saying this before you guys started recording. This is the difference between me and Shane is that Shane posted a video to YouTube. I'm sure you've seen it where he cock taps me. And
We'll
just
call it a cock tap.
that's exactly
That's
what it is.
exactly what a sexual hitman would call it. It's a fucking nut tap, you weirdo.
You gotta
don't say
watch it.
cock.
No, it's a
Cock,
cock.
you don't say cock.
You hit my cock square. You got.
Ew. How do you gay up a nut tap, dude?
I'm not gaining anything. So if you
Anytime
watch the
you say
video, it's
cock,
worth scrutinizing. I'm
ew.
plowing through this.
I hate to wear cock, dude.
Cock is fucking
You
gay,
have to
dude.
you have to like breathe in
Cock
before
tap.
you can only say cock on like an exhale. You have to be like cock. So he tapped your cock.
So he gave
I
me
tapped your cum-covered cock, dude.
Yes. And
Dripping
Your
cock.
glistening, dry, cum-covered cock. Dude.
my
Ew.
It's like
pants were
crystallized. You
filthy.
probably didn't even feel it.
Ew.
Dude.
Ew. How fucking disgusting was that dong when you got
It
home?
was so gross.
Ew, Steve, are you sure? She's probably going to listen to this.
It's fine.
I did tell her.
You got to watch that.
Yo, no, hang on.
Because everything he sends this chick, I'm seeing.
Well,
Yeah.
how did you break it? Were you like, so you know how he made out the other day? She's like, yeah. You're like, my cock was covered in dry cum when we got back.
Well, first of all, let me preface this by being.
I gotta tell you, my cock was just covered in cum, so
I have a specific personality.
Ew, that thing looked like a fucking glazed donut when you got home. You had to chip it off. Ew.
It was just full of mule, dude.
Ew, mule.
I mean, why are we acting like anybody else would not have a pant full of pre-cum if that was happening to you?
Ew.
I wear adult diapers for that reason.
It was ridiculously hot, and
It was, dude.
yeah,
You guys everybody was envious.
It was
Everybody
tight.
was
right
jealous.
above you was just a fat guy holding a gun who was the owner of the place, owner of the hookah lounge, just looked down upon you. He was probably pre-coming all over
Dude,
the
our
place, too.
squad was fucking wild.
Oh, it
We
was
had dudes
awesome,
with
dude.
guns in a hookah lounge, and Steve was getting hickeys. I was holding his head.
I was chilling Frankson.
Frankson, shout out Frankson. What
Oh
a
my
great
God,
guy.
what
that was
fucking
a
animal.
pleasure meeting him. Yeah,
He's a man, dude. I was happy to meet
Damn,
him.
so everybody you met, you had cum all over your dick, and you were meeting people. Like, oh, well, thanks for
in all
coming.
fairness, I did tell Frankson.
You told, yeah, you told.
Yeah.
He came up and I'm like, dude, you must be hard as fuck. And he's like, I'm hard as a fucking nail. He's like, I gotta get out of here. Did you go home and jerk off?
So no,
Okay.
What?
because what?
No,
Damn, you're like
that's
a
just-
knight of the round table, dude. You went home and you were
Well,
like,
first of all, I was
must
very
wait for
fired
the
up, and
lady.
then there was the circumstances, and then, and then, so basically, I have. Well, I mean, you're gonna instantly, tell me not to say this, but I have I think a narrow urethra. So if
So you're like a pinched when you like squeeze the ends of a hose and it shoots out harder.
yes, something's going on in there. But anyway, if there's too much,
Oh,
well, you
right.
can't just shake your face and not look me in the eyes when I'm telling you this story.
Well,
I'll
it's
finish
gross to
It
hear
is
about your
gross.
pinched
You
urethra.
asked,
All right.
and other people have that.
Pinched urethra. I never. What happens with it?
It's like if you have a lot of pre-cum, it backs up in there, and then you get a burning sensation. You got to put a hot
You got to pee.
hot water bottle on your what?
Wait, what?
Whoa.
Time out. What
You gotta put a hot water bottle on your dick?
Yeah, like a heating pad.
So you went home and you
heating
plugged
pad
in
on
a
my
heating pad
penis.
and put it on your dick?
Wait,
You
you
just
Watch
sat in a
30 Rock and
recliner?
went to bed.
You had to like thaw your. You had to like heat. It's like a hot glue gun. You had to heat it back up and let it drip out.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's bizarre. Now, if you Google
You
it,
take a
some
hot
men
bath?
have this. What? Yes.
You
yeah.
just turned as a bathtub.
Ew.
Just turned to Jello. Half a minute in. You're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Ew.
It's
That's
gross.
awesome.
So
dude.
you went home and put a heating pad on your dick and watched 30 Rock.
It was bad. Yeah.
So when you come though, is it like faster since it's come like
Is it
a?
in bursts?
I'm just thinking physics.
I mean, I think it looks reasonable. With the
It just
when-
comes out like little BBs, like pee, 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 pee.
I wouldn't say BBs. No, I don't think there's any. there's not any-
How do they measure? What's like the proper
I just
urethra in
Googled it
millimeters?
because this happened before I was sexually active.
Yeah.
What?
So
I love the verbiage, sexually active.
So it wasn't,
is this blue balls?
it's not blue. I don't know. It's just like it feels like there's, I mean,
Cum jam.
Yeah, cum jam.
You got backed up.
You get a one man cum jam, dude. It's fucking just backed up.
Anyway,
So when did you find out about? How'd you this?
when I was, I mean, you just find out I don't have a date. I
I'm
didn't
saying, like,
journal
what
it.
is your
Singing the Space
ancestors-
Jam song in my head with cum jam. Come on in.
What I'm just wondering how like your ancestors
Everybody get up. It's time to cum jam.
grab your heating pads. I wonder how you did that though, like, because you could just Google it.
What's that?
You could just Google
I
like
have
cum
Googled-
stuck in
I
my
Googled
penis.
it. Yeah. Like,
And then it would be like narrow urethra.
yes.
I'm saying, how did people before the internet figure this shit out?
got me. Don't know.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You had to ask. You had to go to a doctor. And be like,
Papa,
yeah, Pa, I'm fucking cum
It's
jam.
very no. Hang
And your
on.
dad
It's
would sit you
very-
down
it's
and be like,
not all
this
the
runs in
time.
our family. Son.
I
know,
should
I know.
clarify.
I'm
Yeah,
not
it's
saying
it's
professional
rare
cum
that it
jam.
happens, but it
I
does
know, but
occasionally
I'm saying,
happen.
I wonder what people did when they got cum jammed back in like the 1800s.
Yeah, they just
the
like
turn of the
stood over
century.
a fire.
And then it would just go off randomly. When that thing thaws out, you're just like, "Ah." How much did you come
the
when it
spring
thawed
came.
out?
Well,
Ew, does it just ooze out of you while you're sitting there? Ew.
no, I mean perhaps, but no, hang on.
Ew, you just sat there and cummed watching TV.
You can't release this till next. You get.
We're definitely releasing this.
For God's sake.
So you went home,
No, in all fairness,
sat in a chair, and just jizzed for like a half hour.
no, hang on. In all fairness, we,
Oh my god.
Just like a whole episode of Friends.
You just sat there, it was like, oh,
no, wait. So
God.
I did tell her that, and it was funny because like the Shane looks like he wants to hit me right now.
Fuck.
Because but the problem is, it was like we went on a date. I should clarify to the listeners, and it was feeling very conversation, good.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so then I hit her with that, and she was like, "Why would you tell me that?" And I was like,
Yeah.
I felt like it was appropriate.
Well, you're honest.
Yeah.
They got to tell them, dude.
No, I don't think she.
If there's one thing
She's
hot
very-
23-year-old girls love, it's honesty.
And it's causing a cum jam, dude.
Yeah. No, they definitely don't want to.
If you told her, like, look, I barely get you caused a cum jam,
Yeah.
that's a fucking badge. That's a fucking, that's a little badge.
That's the way.
Yeah.
That's the way I viewed it.
Yeah.
it was a compliment to you. Mm-hmm. So you think she?
No,
would-
it wasn't. I don't actually view it as a compliment. I just said a thing because I don't care that much.
True.
You don't care about her that much?
No, the cum scenario.
You gotta let it. Yeah, you gotta let it ride.
Yeah, it's just like this
Yeah.
happens. It
This is
doesn't
what you
matter.
do.
There's a little
You
You gotta,
cum in
you
my
gotta
penis.
shatter these chicks' realities, dude.
Come in my penis.
Yeah, you gotta. These chicks need their fucking bubbles bursted. They grow up on like Disney Hero. They need
Yeah.
to know that like dicks
a
need
real
maintenance.
man,
Yeah, dicks
real
need.
man comes his pants while he sits there and watches
Yeah,
TV.
dude. When Prince Charming kissed fucking Sleeping Beauty, dude, he probably was rock fucking
Oh,
hard.
wait,
dude.
so were these when you were sitting there? It just was coming out, or was it like?
No. It's
Do you,
not
like,
a lot.
actually
It's not a
come?
lot. You know, it's like whatever.
All right, I think
yeah.
I've had enough of that. It's
Yeah.
fucking gross, dude.
Okay, you're
Fuck
the one.
you.
You're the one that just asked
Fuck
me a
you,
question
Steve.
about it. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's just like an ooze.
I know, that's
It's
what
like
I'm
a
saying.
leak. It's like if a pipe leaked cum. So imagine a pipe leaking cum over the course of it. It's a slow drip. Fair.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's just like
It's like if
if
you
you took a straw and you put the tip of the straw in the water, just the tip of it, and then you held
Held
to the
the
top
top?
of the and then
Yeah.
you released it just a little bit.
Yep. Or if you had like a bottle of olive oil and you slightly cracked the lid and laid it on its side. It's like a slow ooze.
You don't release this till Saturday night, though.
No, we're gonna release it right away, but
No.
we can delete
No,
it.
you don't have to
No,
delete
'cause
anything.
I don't want to jeopardize anything for you.
No, it's. I mean, what am I gonna do?
Yeah.
What do you wait? What do you think? You think this will be a deal breaker if she knows your secret?
Well,
of
it's
the
all right,
ooze?
didn't
look,
tell her. But
Here's what's gonna happen.
She'll find out the secret of the ooze.
You guys might not work out regardless, and I don't want to be held responsible. I don't want you to think like
No,
because
no,
of that
no.
dumb fucking podcast.
Do you think so?
In my head, if it was me, I'd be like, "Oh fuck, I shouldn't have said that." That's probably why she doesn't want to see me.
No,
I think girls. I don't think of them that way. They just care about like the resources you can provide them.
I
You
don't
can come
think
all
it's
over
just
the
that,
place.
Yeah.
As long as you're like, I'm gonna build you a strong home. But I don't think girls make decisions like that. No, they do. They're pure creatures of comfort.
Yeah, they're dumb.
You just
The
buy
thing
her a
is,
nice
at the end of the
pillow.
day,
I
it's like,
just
I
buy her a
just
nice
don't-
concert ticket, and she'll sell out anybody to go.
My
to it.
thing is, like, people do, like, everybody's weird in some way.
Yeah, of
Sure.
course.
And it's like, I have no problem talking about the ways in which I'm weird because I almost find it weirder to not say things.
It's bizarre, dude.
Yeah,
Because then you're like, oh, what did you do that night? It's like, oh, I just went home and I, this, that, and the other. It's like, no, I went home and I put a hot pad on my penis because I got a fucking narrow urethra. I don't care. It's like,
Yeah,
what,
no, I
I'm
love it.
trying to look cool or something. It's like, that's not going to happen.
I get freaked
Fuck
out
yeah.
by extreme normies, dude. When I'm sitting
Yeah.
when I'm sitting with someone who's just like, yeah, well, me and the old lady went down. It was pretty nice,
Yeah.
Golfing was. It's just kind of like.
I think.
Do you ever think about fucking like driving your car off the fucking road or
Right,
something?
Yeah,
Like,
I think they're dumb.
yeah.
I think that's why.
or I think they get a tighter
Maybe not dumb, but
tighter
just-
grasp on the fucking. You got a tighter grasp on the fucking door.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I feel like if you really get in their heads, or especially when you loosen some of them up with a couple of drinks, dude, they can start getting real freaky.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And you start pulling your friend's hair while he's getting his fucking neck sucked. Yeah, that's how we fucking get down, dude.
Oh, for sure, dude.
All my dogs.
Yeah.
I'll jerk off any of you.
Just vaguely bi-curious orgies, dude.
I'll fucking yeah.
I need you to restrain me, dude.
I told you I would fucking pull you out. I'll pull you out. What fucking saint was it? Aquinas.
No, it was a Saint Ignatius, dude.
Saint Ignatius.
Saint
That's the
Ignatius.
patron saint of coming.
That's a saint from like keeping you from like
He'll pull you out. He
making
grabs you by the
unwise
hips.
cum. Yeah, it's a saint of helping people from unwise comes.
Okay.
So if your ex-girlfriend calls you up and is like, "No, I'm just saying, like maybe you can hang out." Saint Igna- you pray to Saint Ignatius, like, please, Saint Ignatius,
Please
let me
protect
follow
me.
this fucking.
Please block this cum. Saint Ignatius might have blocked your cum.
Okay.
He might be jamming you.
You might have pinched your urethra, dude. So what's up, dude? What's going on? What else is going on?
Nothing. I feel like shit right now. I'm very
You
hungover.
mad?
Got fucked up last night.
Damn.
Toss on that fucking bullshit I told you about earlier.
Yeah,
Just fired up.
you're pissed.
Yeah, I'm not in a great
You're
place.
sour.
I'm a bit sour.
You're a bit sour. How you feeling, Gerbs? I'm just checking in with everyone on the cast.
I'm feeling good.
You're hesitantly
It's
good.
fucking 90 degrees in here.
Yeah, it's hot.
It's always so
Is it really?
fucking hot in here.
I feel good.
Yeah.
I'm gripe free right now.
Well, good for you.
You want to take a
That's
break?
great. Yes, I'd like to take a
Alright.
fucking break.
We back, dude.
We're back. We just had
had
a
fucking
long
cut the mics, dude.
powwow. We had to sit down as a group and be like, "What's the move here, boys?
What's the next move?
What's the next move? What's the best move?" And
Keep it pushing, dude.
we gotta release it. Gerben is He's a soldier, dude. He's a sexual
dude.
fucking hitman. You think he's gonna fucking worry about some dumb chick?
Nah,
Dude,
she's not
fuck
dumb.
that shit. Fuck these bitches, dude.
I refuse.
What's really funny is I'm in a horrible mood about.
You got in a fight.
I got in a fight with my baby girl, so now I'm trying to. Steve's worried the balance of because if I destroy my baby girl,
She'll just
Steve's
disappear.
left holding the bag with the other baby.
No.
She could just be an illusion
No.
produced by your guys' relationship. If your guys break up, she'll just be like, Steve, what's happening?
No, but that
Slowly
is not
fade
my
out.
concern, though. My concern is that I have a date scheduled with a very nice person who's just going to listen to me on a podcast talking about, narrow urethras, and that could be a detriment to. Let's just move on, for fuck's sake.
I don't know. Yeah, I was thinking on the way here. I was thinking about this. Those little voices that get in your head and like tell you to do otherwise what you think you should do.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I try to fight them off at every turn. When you get in there, like, dude, this. I was listening to Victory on the way here, just to get
Oh, yeah.
pumped.
Yeah,
And,
you
like,
were hyped when I got in.
I was
here.
so fucking hyped. I was listening to Victory. I'm getting hype. I hit CVS.
What's
Just got
Victory?
Bevs. It's the
Puff
Notorious
Daddy.
B.I.G. song. Puff Daddy.
Notorious Busta
Yeah.
Rhymes.
Yeah, Busted Bus is in it. It's pretty tight. It gets you
Yeah.
hype. It gets me hype. And
So it's like a boxing anthem.
I like
Yeah.
Annie Up.
Do you?
The song.
it's very similar to that.
Oh,
It's-
okay.
it's
Annie
very-
Up. That's what they. That's like the narrow urethra anthem. Is that what you listen to when you heat pack your dick and cum all over your pants?
Get that pad, dude.
Kidnap that pat. Get him, get him, get him.
I was so hyped coming in here, and then like out of nowhere, a little thing came in my head. It was like, "You're fucking about to be 32, listening to Victory to get hyped for a podcast. You fucking
Oh,
loser."
that reminds me. Did I
So,
tell you?
dude, so I know, and I'm driving, and I'm just like, yeah, but I actually really love the song Victory, and it does get me hyped. And I'm like, how do these things get in from the outside and disturb me? And I was like, ugh.
Yeah, man.
Fuck that, dude. I love
Speaking
Victory.
of, that was almost an identical tweet. One of we got another enemy, another baby girl,
Who?
the one I fucking bashed on that last podcast. I guess she got wind of it.
Who? Oh.
Yeah, she's been like tweeting, like, imagine being a fucking 30-year-old that does a fucking podcast in your basement. I fucking can't even. It's like, bitch.
Who attacked you? Your old, another baby girl?
Yeah,
got
another
you?
baby girl is getting a hold of it. Dude, I'm telling you, there is countless fucking retarded wolves that I'm just battling. Just fending them off, dude.
Wait, a dude got a hold of you?
No, this is a chick. She's trying to ruin it too. It's a female wolf.
coming
She's
for you.
coming in like, he's a loser. Remember the one that's like, he
Oh my
capped?
god! Oh, she got a wind of that.
She's
one.
been subtweeting me
She's been
for like a week.
She was we went pretty hard.
She didn't get it as much as she should have. She's a shallow, useless human.
I could hit her.
We could hire Steve to go.
I know.
Oh,
That's what the line
Jesus. Yeah.
No, I was kidding. I
But
didn't say anything.
You
All I
could,
said
you
is-
could. No,
didn't say
You
anything.
could train a female protege like in the professional.
yeah, you can get a little girl.
You
She could bring you your heating pad.
guys just drink milk together. Holy fuck!
Oh, fuck.
What else is going on? We were talking before you came in here.
Yeah?
What else is going on?
I don't know.
Hit me with fuck. What else? I don't know. You're talking about some other shit. Steve.
Well, what?
I hate to see you like this.
No, it's all right.
you're up
I hate
against-
to see me like this too.
you're up against
it's
the
like, who
ropes,
am
dude.
I? What am I doing?
You're up against the ropes.
Who even are you?
Yeah.
Steve, you got to get in touch with your true self
Yeah.
and just let it ride.
Yeah, just think about your thick fucking root right now.
Oh yeah, so that's another thing.
What?
So
Oh, yeah.
Shane told this girl that that I have a big penis.
Nice.
And
Yeah.
no, it's not nice.
Great
Why?
move. I told
Yeah.
my baby girl and his, Steve has a huge dick.
Yeah.
And they were giddy.
Perfect.
They were like, oh my God, that's crazy.
Right. So then I was like, did Shane tell you I have a big penis? And she was like, yeah. I was like, I don't. And she was like, oh, well, how big is it? And I was like, not that big. I mean, it's just a normal sized penis, but not even that,
Yeah.
It's a,
Shit, man.
what? It's not. But that's, you are doing her a disservice. Because,
No, I'm not. I'm
yes, you
doing
are.
you
Now,
a
hang
great
on.
service.
No.
Yes.
No.
Because
No.
I made a mistake of telling you. I shouldn't have been
No.
honest with you.
I'm glad you did.
You
because here's-
guys, this
hang
is
on,
what's going to
hang on.
happen. Let me tell you what is going to happen, or would have if you hadn't fucking narrowed urethra it up.
Okay.
This is what would have happened. She would have been excited to see your big dick. She would have removed your trousers, brushed away all that cum, and sat there and looked at an average penis, and in her head been like, it's not as big as Shane said it was, but I'm already down here. Hello.
True.
Yeah,
Instead, you would have had her.
no.
She would have been trapped.
No, first of all,
Chasing
I'm
a
not
big
lying.
dick, she
I'm
would've
not a
been
liar.
trapped.
I don't lie.
Wear
Second of all,
an extension.
What?
Wear an extension.
No, there's no need for an extension. Now, hang on.
Wear a strap on.
That's big dick confidence, dude. You're
There's
fine.
no
No,
need, dude.
there's other confidence from other aptitude levels of.
No, dude.
Hold on.
Okay.
If you in her mindset, I would not. If I was going to, let's just take her out of the equation because I just don't want to.
Yeah.
Let's say this was a different female that you had said the exact same thing to, and I was potentially going to have sex with.
Oh my God,
You're gonna have
Steve!
sex
What?
with another girl?
You're gonna fuck other chicks?
No. We're speaking academically. Okay, so
You're just trying to ruin this date for
No, we're
Steve.
not. It's gonna be fine.
Why are you doing this, man?
I'm not doing anything.
He's trying to go on a date. And you're fucking it up.
I'm still hung up on you breaking the news about your average penis to her and thinking about it in like a 1940s film where it's like, I gotta tell you something, girl. I got a normal sized penis. She's like, what?
first of all, no, I did it with tact.
I know. I'm just laughing
Yeah.
thinking about that in like a 30s movie.
I mean, she was hilarious.
got
All
It
right,
was
so let's
fun.
go
I
back
got
to
news for
let's
you,
go back to
kid.
you trying to fuck other chicks.
Okay, so I'm not trying to.
It's just like a weird science setup where you like digitally create a weird science chick.
No. Now hang on. Okay. So obviously, I understand what's going on here, but I must clarify.
So this is you in a VR headset having virtual sex.
Sure, fine. Okay, we're in VR world, and Shane in this virtual reality
Shane's
world, which is an
holding
absolute fucking nightmare that he has access to all my texts and my entire sex life. If it,
Why? I'm a great friend.
O'Connor described it perfectly. He was like, you're like a mob boss. Like, you've done an enormous favor for me, but now I'm like forever under. So anyway, and he was like, he called me on the phone. He was like, "Why are you texting her like that?" And I was like, "Well, there was mitigating circumstances." He's like, "Yeah, not because the whole text
They
thing is
talk
a
dirty
nightmare."
to each other.
Well, no, that night.
And all right, again, everything she and Steve talk about, I hear about. It goes through me, so I get like screenshots of Steve's fucking like sex.
Okay, now hang on. The sex are specific for a reason that we cleared the air up about.
Oh, it's so funny
For sure.
Yeah, but she's fantastic. But okay.
She is. I think she's
Oh my
great.
god.
And I think
it's
you
just
two,
an amazing sense of humor. Yeah.
truthfully, I think you two together is really great for both of you.
Don't say that though, because you're putting pressure on her. But
What?
whatever. Okay.
She's lucky to have you.
Yeah.
What a
dude.
lovely thing to say.
Put
Thank
the
She
you.
fucking
literally, I told her
pressure.
that fucking 10 times. I was like, you fucking lucky to have this guy. It's better than the
Yeah.
trash surrounding these fucking girls.
Well, I appreciate
Here comes
that.
a
Thank you.
normal, weird-dicked fucking dude.
It's not weird dick. It's
Yeah,
not a
dude.
weird
You're an
dick.
established man.
Okay, good.
Yeah, you're the fucking shit. And instead of the fucking, yeah, again.
Well, that means a lot. Thank you very
Yeah, man.
much. So what had happened was she, gave me particular parameters, like from the start during the interaction. So
What did she say?
She was like,
Promise not to fall in love with me.
yeah, and then it was also just like, don't be nice to me, like, because I'm sure she gets this
Oh, you should have
probably.
tripped her right as she said
She
that.
did fall. She did fall on the dance floor that night. What
She
a
was like, it's
shit
not your
show.
fault. It's not your fault. I was fine. I was like, it was your fault. It was your fault.
Oh, you were talking dirty to her.
so
You
I
were
was talking
negging
shit.
already.
That's the thing, because she said don't be nice, and like, again, understandably from her perspective, she's 23, she's gorgeous, she probably gets this constantly, so it's gotta be exhausting, right? So you
Dude's
just want
being
to-
too nice to her, she's saying?
yeah, like guys.
You think
just
you're
being
going to
like,
be the first bad boy to approach her?
No, I'm not. Sure,
All you
I'm
need
just
to do is
saying-
be nice. Be nice.
Now, hang on.
Be a nice guy.
Yeah, well, we
Be
got to
yourself.
that point. We
All
got
right,
to that
good.
point.
Good.
But the point was that those parameters were set that night.
Don't
That-
be too nice to
Right,
me.
right. So then in the
Should've
pre,
literally
so then
pushed
in
her.
every text after that, I felt the need to like throw a pejorative in to be like, something, you dumb bitch or something.
That's how he's texting me. He's like, let's go get dinner tomorrow, you fucking dumb bitch. I'm getting these texts like, what the fuck are you doing? What are you doing?
How'd she like it?
She loved it.
She loves the abuse.
Gruel City, dude.
Of course.
I was with her when she was receiving some of these texts.
Really?
It was Gruel
So she was
City.
writing me funny stuff too.
Yeah,
But
you like
anyway.
that Christmas one? That was me.
It was hilarious. Yeah.
You ghostwrote the text?
Yeah, I've been ghostwriting
Damn,
most
so
of her
you're
sex.
holding Gerby
I'm
down.
just
You're
catfishing
seducing
Gerby.
him. You're digitally seducing him through other people.
Did you get the video? Did you get the video she took?
No.
Oh, because she was like, what?
Which video?
We were at the bar and then she was like,
Just you peeing on her in her study.
we were at the bar, a public bar, and she was like, put the camera on me, and she was like, tell me about why we should colonize Mars. And I was like, are you taking-
hilarious.
Yeah, and I was like, is this a photo or something? I was figuring out what's going on. She's like, no, it's a video for Claire. I was like, Claire doesn't want to know that. That's Shane trolling me for Claire.
Yeah, I've been doing a lot of that, which is pretty fun.
Yeah,
That's
you must be
fucking
having a
hilarious,
blast.
dude.
But
I'm
anyway,
having a lot of fun.
So that at least the air got cleared up with that because that was stressful to text somebody you dumb idiot and stuff like that. I mean, like it's fine. And
Did she really like you calling her a dumb idiot?
I mean, it was like
I just love imagining Steve sending these texts. Like, geez, I don't know if I should say this, but all right, you fucking dumb bitch. And then being like, Jesus Christ, what am I doing?
So
Oh,
she wants.
God.
She was saying she wants you more to like, just be like more or less like an indifferent badass. Just roll up and be
that was
like,
what she said
That's
that
what,
night.
that's
but
what
she-
they
get on the
want you to
bike,
be
babe.
a different
She
badass.
clarified.
tight
It was like
or
just be
don't.
yourself, and I was like, all right. So I'm probably gonna,
Yeah, I'm being a guy who wants to bang.
yeah.
Damn, Matt, don't ruin this for Steve.
But I mean, that's the if you want to get down to the nitty gritty.
What?
It's not just bang. That would.
I want to bang and then hang out with you.
Sure.
Exactly. There's nothing wrong with that.
Damn,
Yeah, right.
Steve, you shouldn't talk like that about this girl.
No, hang on. Okay, this is
No,
stressful. I knew it was going to be this.
No,
I was
that
in the
was-
supermarket, and Shane called me, and he was like, come to the couch, like, fuck me, god damn it, because I can't not, but fuck me, this is over.
Shane summoned his sexual hitman.
So get in here.
I
we have a
wasn't
little
speaking
talk.
on you. I was speaking on behalf of myself, dude. I was
Okay.
talking about my own personality flaws. I've led a lot of relationships with my own fucking animalistic urges.
No, it's not my animalistic
I'm not saying
urges.
you. I'm talking about myself.
Okay.
Yeah.
Trust me, dude. I've dug myself into the mud with my dick, dude.
Well, my dick's not doing any digging. It's more just like my general disposition.
Your disposition's great,
Okay, thank you.
and she knows.
So you want to
that's
fuck her with
nice.
your personality?
What's that?
You want to fuck her with your personality?
Yeah,
No, I don't.
do you want to make love to her?
I mean, come on.
What?
Yeah, obviously.
You want to make love to her?
Of course.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you hoping to make love to her on this date?
I mean, if we don't, we don't. That's not a problem. It's a she. Oh, okay.
Why are you so angry right now?
I'm not angry. Well, I'm angry at you a little bit. So let me clarify the emotion. But
Oh my god,
no, if we don't, we don't. It's not a big.
it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't force it.
You should not force it, Steve. Remember
No one's
earlier
trying
when
to
you said you were
force it.
going to
I
try
just
to?
want to hang out with her. That's all.
Remember earlier when before the cast, you were like, "I'm trying to fuck this dumb bitch."
I did not say it. Oh my God, did I not say that?
Shane, don't ruin it. I'm trying to fuck this dumb bitch.
For Christ's sake, I would never
my
say that.
This whole fucking thing, by the way, we're forgetting all the thousands of other listeners right now and just worrying about one girl listening to this. That's what this whole thing is. It's pretty great.
It's pretty funny. It is.
We're
funny.
only worried about. I'm only thinking about her right now. Hearing this
girlfriend.
and trying to ruin it for Steve.
Dude, of all of the fucking
Wow.
mental anguish that my girlfriend puts me through on a semi-regular basis, the one thing she does, my sweet little angel, just doesn't listen to the cast, dude. Thank the fucking Lord.
Yeah.
She always like, what do you say on there? And I'm like, nothing, babe. Keep your fucking ears away from this thing.
Yeah.
Thank God.
I think my chick does not listen to it unless right now, like we just got in a fight. She's 100% gonna
She'll
listen.
gather intelligence. She'll go out in the
She's
field.
gonna be like, let's see how he's feeling. And let me tell you, you fucking bitch, you break my heart, you bitch. You break my fucking heart.
He really likes you, and
All
Hey,
right, stop.
so you're a very nice
Fuck up,
person.
Steve.
All right,
Dude, don't you dare let them infiltrate this fucking safe space we have, dude.
Damn.
This is a safe space for
How much
guys
is-
who want to come.
Yeah, this is just dudes coming. That's what this is about. Steve, look how much Steve has changed, dude.
Dude,
Gets a couple
exactly.
hickeys. Now he's
my
Mr.
God.
fucking tight to the vest. Now everything he's
No,
saying,
it's
he's
just
like,
a
well,
you
maybe,
thing.
maybe you should delete that. I don't know. Fuck you, Steve.
it's not. Maybe you should delete that. I was just saying, would you hold off so I can get a second date
Damn,
potentially?
I want to start a show called The Cum Tank, where you come to me and tell me how you're gonna fuck a chick,
Yeah.
and I sit there like Cuban, and I'm like, nah, I pass, dude. I don't think.
Yeah.
I'd be
Stop
a
saying "fuck a chick."
Yeah, you're gonna fuck a dumb
Okay.
bitch.
Oh my goodness. It's not okay.
Fuck a chick. You're gonna have sex.
Okay,
You're gonna
but it's
make
not
love.
just- it's
You're gonna
not
make
ju-
gangster. You're gonna give her some of that gangster loving, dude.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
You're about
all
to-
right. It's not just. It's not.
Yeah, you're gonna make
Give me
love
that
to your
gangster
soulmate.
loving.
It's not my soulmate.
You're gonna
let's
make
just,
love
let's
to your
just find a
soulmate.
middle ground between calling her some
Can you-
bitch and,
no,
then, and
there's
my
no middle-
soulmate.
there's no middle
This
ground.
person that I
Can you
enjoyed
please
spending
play
time with.
the song by Eve, "Gangsta Lovin'"? While
Oh,
give me that
Please.
gangster lovin'.
please. The gruel, the fucking, all the fucking jizz in the world.
You have to, dude. It's either gonna. It's either.
I've
It's
been-
like it's
I've been
raining.
doing sit-ups
It's either
just in
gonna
case.
rain. It's either gonna rain on you or it's not, dude.
You've been doing sit-ups for what?
Just in case.
Just in case what?
Things go down. I gotta.
You gotta flex your abs.
Yeah.
Now you're building up your abs, dude.
She's already improving you as a human.
Yep.
She makes you better.
Okay. So
You're trapped
please-
in a limbo between just. You just gotta let her know how you feel. You can't play it too cool.
Yeah.
You can't play it like
I'm not playing it too cool. I think I'm playing it. I was honest with her.
about what?
About how he's in love.
I'm not in love. That's
What? You don't love
ridiculous.
her?
What's that? so the
All right, this is so fucking mean. I'll stop. I'm sorry.
it's brutal.
I'm really trying to torment you, and it's fucked
Oh,
up.
and you're doing such a good
Well, you know
You
what's
don't
funny?
need to worry about anything.
You don't have to worry about it because then, like, say you guys date for like a year or so, you'll be half ready for it to end. So
Okay. All right.
you'll be like, yeah, whatever.
Don't even.
Yeah.
I just like both sides of that thought experiment. I don't like.
This
It
is
feels like-
this is fucked up. I feel bad.
I know.
My anxiety from drinking, and then plus I feel like I'm actually
We were fucking
fucking
around.
this up for him.
No, it's not gonna fuck it up. That's what I'm trying to say.
Fucking enough for me. Yes, yes.
You think so?
I think so. Yeah.
My bad.
No. Don't.
Yeah, Matt,
Now I feel bad.
You
that
should feel bad.
No,
I
no.
don't.
think
I
it's a big
won't. I
fucking game.
won't feel bad. It is a big game.
Why? It's Steve's. This is it.
Yeah, but
It's
I don't
not
think you
it.
can't approach it. Like, you can't approach pussy scared, dude. You
True.
gotta
I'm
come
not
to pussy
scared.
like
They
a
can-
fucking
I'm
gladiator.
approaching it like a reasonable human being that
Nah.
knows that certain people think thoughts when they hear
Yeah, but
words.
you're approaching a fucking an enigma, dude. That is the female psyche. You gotta fucking approach it just like, dude. That's why they paint those guys on those novels, dude. You gotta just get fucking jacked and like grow long hair and just don't think about it and just jump in.
Okay.
Like, we're gonna have sex.
Yeah.
And deal with the fallout. That's all you can do.
I'm not inept at talking to.
I don't think you are.
I know you're not.
I've read all your texts. I think they're great. You got me horny
I came to talk about all kinds of stuff.
here today. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I didn't realize how fun it would be to torture Steve.
I know.
It's really fucked up.
But I really think you're fine, dude. I don't think there's nothing to worry about.
You're not getting tortured right now. This isn't torture.
Yeah, I don't.
Quintessential bully thing. It's like, this doesn't hurt. This doesn't hurt.
You're not getting hurt right now.
Then I'm telling you, man.
Do you feel hurt?
No, I don't feel
You feel
hurt. I feel
threatened?
concerned.
You feel sexually threatened?
I do
You
not
got
feel
s- you
sexually threatened.
You got a fragile thing right now, and you
Yes,
think I'm
yes.
fucking shaking your arm while you're trying to carry it.
Wonderful.
You're holding an
metaphor.
egg with a spoon.
Yeah.
Egg with a spoon.
And Matt's over here blowing on the fucking egg.
Yeah.
Matt's the one who's really
Don't
doing
you
this.
dare
No, I'm
put
not.
this on Matt.
It's probably
Everybody's been
at
throwing
least
around-
60-40, Matt.
No fucking way.
If we rewind this and listen to some of the things you've said, he called her a bitch.
No, I have not.
He said, "All right,
So where are you guys going to go?
I choose to not answer that question.
yeah, where and what time are you guys going on this date? What's her full name?"
Oh,
I
man.
wanted to do something like a classy, go to get dressed up and go to like a, Oh my
God.
What?
What are you going to bring her?
Well,
First, dude,
either
you-
like a play or like to the orchestra. It could be fun. Have you ever done that? It's fun.
Fuck no, dude. I like plays, actually. I
And you go.
I like
it's,
plays.
it's like
I'm a man of the
whatever.
theater.
It's not going to happen because the plays are not.
What's playing right
time.
now?
The
fucking-
Nutcracker.
That's a good one.
Take her to the Nutcracker.
I wanted to, but it's like the only shows at 5. The tickets are insanely expensive.
Damn,
Yeah.
she should ball out. Buy her tickets
Yeah,
to the
dude.
Nutcracker.
Well, if things go well, we'll go to the Nutcracker.
Yes,
It's like
Gerby.
That actually, she would fucking love that. You're gonna have a lot
of
of fun.
course.
23-year-olds love theater.
It's so funny because
it's like who you're with, and it's just a
I'm
matter
just
of
watching you actively avoid all the pitfalls I fall into early on dating. It's like I spend a ton of money I don't have. I just blindly sexually leap into the arrangement, and I just am a disgusting pig, and I'm watching you not do that, and it's very nice, Kirby.
Yeah, Kirby's, you're doing this
But-
the right way. She's lucky to have you.
But-
and taking her to the Nutcracker is a great idea. Taking her to a nice thing is a good idea.
Good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think you should do that. You're
Well,
a sweet guy.
I want to, but tomorrow we can't, so we're just gonna get drinks. But I also do.
You tell her, like, I was going to take you to the butt crack, but it was too expensive, and I decided not to.
Well, no, I did text her that.
You said, like, I'm going to just save on this one.
You're like, I don't know if you're worth it.
Yeah.
Price wise, I don't know if I care enough.
I don't think
about
she
this
read it that way
relationship.
because I did say I wanted. We're gonna do it in the future.
That's
Like,
fun.
When
Yeah.
prices come down.
No, I just
The
needed
price
to
is
buy them
dropping a little
earlier.
bit.
I just needed to buy them
You
earlier.
gotta see the Nutcracker off season. That's when it's real cheap. You gotta see it in July.
Saber dance.
Saber dance?
That's like, isn't that from the Nutcracker?
I've never seen.
What do you think? We're
I've never.
fucking
I never.
gay dudes? We're talking about saber dance.
Put that on
I've
your
never- I've
Spotify.
never
The
indulged.
Nutcracker musical. It's
I've never
some great
indulged.
classical music.
I've never indulged in a live Nutcracker.
Dude, he was
My
listening
dad
to
used to
Victory
play
on
it
the
on
way
a
here. You think he's
record
gonna listen
dancer.
to Your dad used to play Nutcracker and dance around?
Yeah, like put me on his shoulders
What's the
and dance
Nutcracker
around.
dance? You just like pull your arms down and open your mouth. Oh man, it's like about like a 15-second laugh break.
Oh fuck!
Oh god damn.
That's the exact type of laugh break I need to recalibrate.
Don't! You're not getting attacked. This is great
I don't know why I'm laughing so hard.
because it's
'Cause I'm
uncomfortable
finished.
and
It is
Steve's
uncomfortable.
fired up.
I'm just trying to break the
I
psychic
feel
tension.
sad.
You?
Yeah, I feel
You
bad.
feel sad?
I don't want you to feel bad.
I don't feel bad. I just, like I said, I'm concerned.
Yeah,
That's
you're
it.
in love.
Not in love. Don't.
You're
start-
so
no.
in love right now that,
Goodness,
like-
don't say that. No, no.
You're lovesick.
Okay,
You got
for
love
Christ's
sick.
Yeah, dude.
Not lovesick.
I instantly fall in love. If I
Yeah.
like
Right
the way
away,
a girl
dude.
looks, I fall in love. I can't
Fucking Claire looked at me after
Yeah.
that show at Helium, and I was like, I'm in love with her now.
Yeah, dude,
We'll
sure.
ride this out. And
Yeah,
now I'm
I-
in choppy waters, just hanging on.
I am in a situation where I have access to date somebody who is a very funny, very nice, very attractive person, and I'm trying not to.
Yeah.
And who seems to find me funny.
So you made a good choice, and you came on this podcast. You know,
Yeah.
you were like, this will help.
dude. Although I
No,
will say,
no. The reason I chose to come on this podcast is because I owe you. Like so much? No,
No,
not like I
this
owe
is
you.
fair.
Okay, time out.
Now-
Let me back up. He just made a fucking gross face. Shane,
You're doing me a favor right
I'm
now?
not doing you a
Shut the
favor.
fuck
Oh my
up.
god,
no,
you
no,
know
he's-
that's not
he's
what I
saying-
mean.
He's more or less
For fuck's
he's-
sake, I'm just saying.
He's placing you more. He's doing what he would do in like a medieval father figure. He's like giving. He's like, thank you so much for them. She's basically your daughter.
Shane has been
you're
like a
letting-
juggernaut for me, plowing through walls, like grabbing me by the.
I just want you to plow some walls.
McKeever just. I'm just gonna say the sincere thing straight through all this. McKeever, fine, you can roll your eyes. He's rolling his eyes at me.
All right,
Say
say
it.
something.
No, I
Speak
don't
your
wanna-
piece,
no,
speak your
no,
piece.
I already said it.
Say something.
What? That you love Shane?
Yeah, I really
Yeah,
appreciate
I love
you.
you, dude.
All right.
I love you.
Shane held his hand out for kiss.
Oh, good job.
No, here's what I'm saying, and this is fair to say because again, I'm like a scientific skeptic when it comes to chicks, and when you meet a girl on the second date, and like, I hate to break it to you, all girls are awesome on the first second date. They're like smoke, dude. They fucking hit the smoke. It's a hologram,
It's crazy.
and then they're fucking like they're a hologram. Like, what do you like? I like that too. Da, 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 da. Then you find out where they actually lay. That might be her true authentic self.
That's cool.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Also, I remain skeptical.
I think
I get
that's
tricked.
Good. I think that's good.
Yeah.
I'm saying I get tricked a lot of times.
Okay.
Well, everybody gets tricked the first couple of dates, and then you're tricking them a little bit
For sure.
For the most part, I mean,
Not
I
me.
think the older you get, you stop tricking them.
That's what I'm
But
saying.
when you're
I'm
young,
not
when you're young, it's
saying,
all.
no, I got a fat penis, so I don't,
Well, I was doing that behind your back for you,
right, and then I untricked her.
But-
she's not that gullible, Steve. I wasn't tricking.
Well, it's
her.
also yeah,
She's
you
not-
get mad at me. Don't get mad at me.
that's all relative too. To the size of their women, like they have. It depends how big their father's penis was.
Okay.
That gives them their inbuilt mechanism for like appraising penile size.
Yeah.
So if you can meet the dad and like kind of suss out his bird,
Yeah.
his bird works. Seriously, I have I had a theory that like women with smaller vaginas had dads with smaller penises. So, the shallower it is, it's like
Shallower.
yeah.
Like a shallow vagina?
Some have like shallower than others for sure.
Yeah.
Some have the old fucking Hogwarts hallway, dude. This is like you never.
Damn. That's perfect for you, though.
What's that?
Hogwarts hallway, dude. You just fly in there. You look like Harry Potter. You fly right up that hallway with that, just sitting on a broom, dude. Fueled by cum.
Oh my god.
So, instead of...
So the date. What are you guys doing for the date?
Is this funny to other
I think it's
people?
fucking
I
funny.
can't tell if us tormenting our friend is...
I don't think it's torment. I think
Yeah,
you'll be
we're not
fine,
tormenting.
dude.
You're not. It's
We're
only
helping.
because of this. It's just the exact time that this is happening.
the
is
date-
The only
the
reason
date
this
is
a
tomorrow.
problem.
But dude,
Yeah.
if the date's tomorrow and then all of a sudden she hears it and is like, "Fuck," you know what I mean? If she hears it and she doesn't like that,
Dude, if she cancels this date because of this podcast, I'll give you $300.
I don't want that
And
money.
I'll let you fuck my girlfriend.
No. No. Let's so what were you saying?
Nothing. I think the Nutcracker's a great idea. What other ideas do you have?
Well, I don't know.
What's your dream date right now? Because now you're just in... What's your dream date?
I mean, what were you gonna say?
Nothing. I said, what's your
Oh,
dream
my dream date.
Yeah.
Okay, I think dream date would be.
We got to get you in a tux, for sure.
No, I want to
In
wear
this
that suit. I want to wear that suit.
Okay. So you're wearing a cool suit.
Yeah, and then we would go. You know, they had this thing at the Kennedy Center at one point. It was called like Summer Solstice or whatever.
Yeah.
And they had bars set up, and then you could go into different rooms, and there was like different performances happening in different rooms. So you get a little boozy, you walk around, you see cool shit, and you're all dressed up. That's like ideal for me because we could pop out into the center, we can talk, we can go watch some shit, make fun of it.
what is
what?
it? I'm not saying anything.
Oh,
What is
yeah.
it?
Yeah, what's your problem?
I didn't say anything. I was just wiping my nose. I was just thinking about doing like a Pretty Woman fantasy type thing.
Yeah.
I was gonna drop my girlfriend off at like K&A, have her stand out with the streetwalkers, and come in a limo and like rescue her from a life of just prostitution.
Yeah.
Let her stay with me. It'd be a nice little role play. It's not much for that's not second date material, but that's more like it's more like 3 years in.
All right.
Keep it spicy in the fucking shared house.
But I think at the end of the day, like the date is, it just depends on, compatibility, and you can have fun doing anything.
I think that's so sweet.
I was all jazzed to go dancing, and she's like, I don't want to go dancing.
Are you
Good
a dancer?
for you.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Gerby's can cut a fucking rug, dude.
Oh, yeah. I saw that fucking Michael Jackson dance.
There was a
You're
few,
fucking great.
there was a few small things that came out there, but I wore different shoes this time, anticipating.
You're anticipating cutting a rug.
I was.
Gerby's is a dancer. I forgot about it. So are you.
Yeah.
You're a great
I'm
dancer.
a
I've seen
reluctant.
you.
I'm a reluctant ballerina, dude.
Reluctant, dude. I saw you dance in front of an arena at the Black Circus.
I had no choice, dude.
He Black Circus
I
dance.
had no choice. I was fucking accosted and taken to stage.
Were you the only honky in there, pretty much?
Literally, besides the guys doing motocross
Besides
stunts.
the white tigers and the...
Besides, there was white guys doing motocross stunts. It was me and a bunch of like Mountain Dew sipping white dudes launching like dirt bikes across the stage.
And you got up and danced in Chicago?
Yeah, they spotted me, dude. They spotted me instantly. They were like, "We're gonna pick 3 people to come dance," and I was like, "Oh fuck, oh fuck," and they were just like, "You," and a clown grabbed my arm, and I was like, "No."
And a clown grabbed you and pulled
Yeah,
you up?
rodeo clown.
And you danced. You danced well, though. I saw the footage.
I had to just emulate the guy. The guy was like, "Do what I'm doing,"
And you crushed.
you know.
Where do we find this footage?
It was
I don't know
on
if
my
we still have
Facebook.
it.
It's on my Facebook. Yeah,
Oh, nice.
I'll get it. I'll chuck
Yeah,
it
we'll
up,
post
dude.
it onto the on the Reddit. Or,
Chuck it on the Reddies.
Yeah,
That'd be
it's
tight.
great. You could see him dance. We got to get footage of you dancing.
Good.
And you used to be a what's the word for it? When you're trying to figure out how to talk to women.
Oh, pickup artist.
You were a pickup artist for a while, right?
No. And this is the worst possible fucking place to take this. In all fairness, though, I said it on stage the other night. She was there.
Yes.
she
Gerby,
was-
get this fucking wench out of your head, dude.
Yeah,
All right.
she's just a dumb.
Get her out of
wench.
your head.
She's not a dumb wench.
You've cathected her into your fucking mental landscape, dude. You got to get her out of there.
Okay, fine. She's out.
Don't let him in.
All right. So,
Keep him at bay.
okay.
You have to be the fucking hero, dude, and keep him at bay.
Okay.
Once you let the fucking girl inside your head and they start fucking cranging you from your, pulling the fucking things, don't let them in.
I'm battling what I should and shouldn't say right now.
That's the thing.
Yeah, it's tough.
Yeah.
It's hard. It sucks. I hear
Sucks.
you. Blows.
But you were a pickup artist.
Okay, no. I was an attempted pickup artist because there was that fad in, I think it was like the 2000s, where there's a book came out called The Game.
Yeah, people started. getting pussy became a fucking fad. But yeah, no, that was a big deal, dude. There was shows on VH1 and everything.
Right. And there were like very specific instructions on how to do it. And the thing is, like at the time, because I was in my like early 20s then, and I had no ability to talk to women because I had seriously, like I had just come out. I was delayed onset puberty, so I had just like hit. I was and then when you have that like long delay.
Yeah.
Then you're in college suddenly, like trying to catch up to everybody else who has like solid years of like knowing how to flirt and do all these other things. And then I was just, the way I thought relationships work was like friends, where you just like you friend zone somebody and then you like tell them outside the coffee shop.
God, no, dude.
Yeah. And so that's what I did.
Oh God.
And it was a nightmare. I was very, very it's cringeworthy to think about the things that I did.
Almost a lot of people
to
do that,
try
though.
and
No, that's fine.
find
But
love.
guys that are friends with chicks, I have no love for it.
Yeah.
I have a strong hate for it.
Yeah.
Really.
And it's
bothers me.
not, and if I were a girl, I would hate it too. I mean, you wouldn't hate it
No,
as
they'd
far
love
as
it.
Yeah,
no,
dude.
you let me rephrase. I would not find that type of guy attractive.
Oh, they don't. But it's
Just the
also like
attention.
here's some
Right,
attention from
right.
this guy.
The
who
attention's
clearly,
fine, but I would not find him attractive. Yeah.
But so then you became a pickup artist.
So then of course, like when I see this book, I'm just like, oh, I didn't know there was a way to do this.
Yeah, you found the playbook. You found the instructions.
Right. So the first thing you were told to do is you needed to dress garishly. So you had a peacock. And my outfit, so then I like put together a peacock outfit. This was in Los Angeles. And
You lived in Los Angeles and you were dressing like a dickhead.
You're just dressing like a fucking Minnesota pimp.
Oh my God.
yeah, I had on I had tight pants and then this white leather belt, but the belt buckle was metal. It said "drunk" in it. And then I had a purple button.
It said drunk.
Yeah. Like,
Chicks love.
Oh my God. Yeah, chicks love raging alcoholics.
and,
They do in college.
Yeah, they do.
And then it was a purple button down, and then a Ed Hardy T-shirt over the button down, and then a
Holy
blazer
fuck,
over that,
dude.
and like necklace and thumb rings. And
You're
white
like a
leather
North
shoes.
Jersey.
Thumb
You're like a
rings?
North
Yeah.
Jersey totem pole, dude.
Oh my God. Holy fuck!
And-
You had thumb rings on,
Yeah, and this is the thing,
dude. I would fucking. I want to beat the fuck out of you. That's crazy.
Dude, when I
I
came,
saw
That's
that
when
guy?
you found him and trained him as a sexual assassin, dude. You were watching him in the streets.
Yeah, I mean that's the assassin. When you go back, that's your like the uniform. He has to, you know, in John Wick when he breaks up the concrete floor and pulls a suitcase out. That's German. He's gonna break it open and open a suitcase with thumb rings and a fucking Affliction T-shirt. Like, well, I guess the game's back on.
and yeah, and then the thumb rings though, that because I remember when I came back, I was at Helium. And there was a comic, Kent Haynes, who like I was sitting up there in the back with him, and I was just playing with it, and it dropped, and he was like, "What's that?" And I was like, "Oh, nothing." And then he like gets his phone out, he's looking for it, and he finds it, and I was like, "Oh, that's my ring." He's like, "You're wearing rings now?" Like just that look of like disappointment on his face.
Oh
I
my
did.
God.
Because you go through phases. A guy, you're just like desperate to try and be cool or something. I don't know.
Yeah, that makes sense. You turn on
Yeah.
some rings.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You get bedazzled.
yeah.
There's a bird that does that. It like, do you see that on Planet Earth? There's
Yeah.
this bird that like gathers trash and puts like all
Yeah.
these weird
It
articles
got
by
tricked
its...
by that fucking ladyboy.
Yeah, the ladyboy came and stole its stuffed heart, dude. That was awesome.
Yeah, that was awesome. That was crazy.
I know.
A ladyboy. Did you see that part?
No, I think we're thinking about a different thing. I
No,
saw
he
a
builds
crow
a-
that's got it for a little girl.
He builds like a nest, and
Yeah.
then he tries to give gifts to the women.
Okay.
To like make them his mate, and he found a little fucking stuffed heart, like a little tiny red heart that he was trying to give to this bird, this other that he thought was a female bird.
Yeah.
Turns out
It was a
it was a
ladybird.
lady boy, dude. It was a
It was.
boy bird, and he
it
tricked
stole
him
the
and
heart
stole
and
the heart and flew away.
I hate this bird.
Yeah, fuck that gay bird, dude.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
But that's
Did he give him? Does this bird have a new red heart?
I think the bird died alone.
Oh my god!
yeah, probably never. Yeah,
Somebody needs to make that bird a red heart. Kills me.
So you were dressing
Yeah.
like a fucking dickhead.
Yeah, and then it didn't last long.
how'd it
because-
go?
Oh,
though?
that's nice.
How'd you feel when you were out, like out on the?
Horrible. So
Out on the strip.
I couldn't approach any women because I was so nervous. Like it was, you're not yourself. You're just like, you hate yourself
For sure.
because you're like, this isn't me.
Oh,
but
this
yet,
is sad.
What?
No, it's hilarious.
This is sad.
To think of someone
It
dressed
ends
up that.
okay.
Think
I
of someone
mean,
dressed that fucking crazy and is standing by themselves, like nervously drinking.
Yeah.
Woo, that's fucking awesome.
Yeah, that's sad. Like
I
a
love
sad
that, dude.
dude dressed like a fucking asshole.
But again,
Just
this is
drunk
the thing.
on his belt buckle.
Did you ever rock like sweatbands or anything?
No, wait. It is sad, but again, this is another one of those things where I just feel like there are a ton of guys that like do
Yeah,
this and
yeah,
feel this,
yeah.
and it sucks. And like, I think the key is really embracing your own personality, and just you have to
Yeah,
play that to
yeah. Show
11.
them who you are.
Right, and
Just be
then
like, that's it.
right.
Take it or leave it.
But yeah, my line was you had to have an intro, and then my line was is khaki a color or a fabric? And then
Did you hit it on anyone?
Yeah, I hit it on a couple who was like middle aged because I was just like trying to say
You trying to
it.
fuck the couple?
And I was like nervous, and you could hear my voice like quivering, and it was just like, this weird guy coming up and asking this question. And as I just drove home in my
I thought you were
shitty Ford
schizophrenic,
Festiva
dude.
rental, it was just like took off all the clothes and just like
Oh my god!
brutal. Then
Yo,
after
that
that
is-
was when I got catfished.
let me just metabolize that for a second.
Yeah.
You just approached a couple and you were like, I'm just going to try my
A
fucking
couple
pickup
girls or a couple like a married couple?
No, it was like a married couple. I was just trying to get the words out of my mouth. It was so
What did the
nervous.
fucking husband say?
They were like, I don't know. It was just one of those. It's like the way somebody that sing-songy tone when somebody's like, "Get away from us." What are you doing?
What was your thoughts with the couple though? What was like? Were you gonna?
Just practice, like an open mic.
So you just walked up to two strangers and were like, "Is khaki a color or a fabric?" And you're like,
I got a
don't
question.
know. Hey guys, you mind if I ask you something?
Oh my god!
I don't even know if it was that smooth.
They probably thought you were about to flash them.
They were definitely like, that was clearly a retarded guy. They were definitely like, that was a retarded guy.
You came out looking at him like a time traveler, dude. They're like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, dude, you were from the future. You needed to
dude.
know.
Yeah.
Yeah, they without a doubt were like, we had a fun date. A retarded guy asked us some weird question, and he ran away.
How many nights did you spend on the prowl in your garb?
Well, there's probably two because the first night I couldn't talk to any women, and then the second night I was like, I just gotta practice.
Did you just
I said it once? and
Who
I was
did you
like,
talk to in your garb?
in my
In your
couple?
car. Just the couple.
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
the only people
That
to
was-
ever
that
The
was the
first
end
night
of it.
you remained silent and stoic.
Yes.
just mastering the ways. And you only talk to one couple?
Yes.
You're the worst pickup artist of all time. And then you went home and got catfished.
It was a brutal 6 months.
That is brutal,
Yeah,
man.
that'll
I'm really-
make you. That's
Yeah.
definitely a 6 months.
Yeah, but now look at you.
Yeah, and then I
You're
came home and
handsome.
I ended up like meeting somebody, and I was dated her for a bit, and then
Yeah.
is
And now you're great. You're fucking handsome.
Thank
You're put together. You're confident in yourself.
yeah.
You're your own man. You're
I'm
not.
happy those things happened.
Yeah, they made you.
Yeah, because it's just like you experience that, and then you I don't know. I think it was good.
Yeah, you find out what you're not, and
Right.
you're not fake. You're just a real motherfucker.
exactly.
Badass, big dicked, real motherfucker.
Very, very modestly penised. And it works properly.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Fuck yeah.
All right.
Dude, does it ever.
Ew, Steven?
Yo. Have you been doing any sort of like sexual exercises?
No. I
Kegels?
stretched a little bit, but
What'd you
that's
do?
part of my normal workout. What? I stretched.
You stretch. I thought you meant you were stretching your dick out. You're
Oh,
joking a little.
no joking.
Not needed.
Because I'm prone to Charlie horses.
So you gotta stretch those out.
Yeah.
I hit pause for a
Yeah,
second.
hold on a second. We back, dude.
Now we're back.
Yeah,
What
the head sound engineer of
Yeah.
the head come in. Old Shules, dude.
What a journey we're on.
This
tonight.
is a fucking
journey.
this is a journey. Yeah, this is a journey
It's a
of
weird
hearts and
cast.
minds. It's
Yeah.
strange. Well, if anything, it's just the fucking trying to think how to phrase this. The debilitating
Yeah.
effect of sniz on the mind.
Sniz on the mind. Will
I
just,
just don't like the phrasing.
Debilitating.
Yeah, but
sniz
effect
is on the mind.
Of the
Of-
prospect of love on the mind.
Yeah.
And all the sniz that entails.
Yes. Me too.
just
No,
the
I've got it. I've got it too right
Yeah,
now.
yeah, yeah.
I'm in a annoyed fucking mood.
I'm weatherman in like a fucking double pussy tornado right now,
Yeah,
dude.
you're
I'm
out front
clutching
with,
my
it,
hat,
with a
dude.
microphone, just like, there's two now. They've gone down. We got sisters.
I still want to clarify the language that I would sign on to, which is that the mind is.
Pussy,
Yeah,
dude.
see, you
Girls
keep
have
doing
them.
this.
You're trying
where
to
we
get
say
into 'em.
shit, and then you're like, well, that's not how I'd work. She's already done listening, by the way.
Yeah, dude.
The chick you're worried about clocked out at 5 minutes.
Dude.
They're 23-year-old women. They've got the attention
Do
span.
I ever say that though?
attention
In general?
span of fucking cocker spaniels.
Okay, fine.
But
Do I ever say that? Oh, I've got pussy on my mind.
You
or
don't
something?
say
You
that.
say,
Right.
yeah, you do.
I do
I've
not.
read your sex, dude.
Yeah, well, to a person.
Yeah,
My
you
thing-
see
my
what
thing
Gerby
is this.
says.
I don't
mean,
think I said
I
anything
haven't,
that
read,
good.
I haven't read all your texts.
I didn't think I said anything that good. You can if you want.
No, it's just fucked up thinking that anytime you text this chick, you got to also worry about me definitely reading the text.
That would get in my head pretty hard.
I wouldn't
Oh.
care.
All right, good. I want you to say dirty things.
This is
I
kind of
want
like
you
an
to-
open
but I
relationship.
can't- but-
sir.
It is. I'm
You guys have
kinda-
like a digitally open relationship.
Yeah. I pull his hair. I see all the nudes he sends.
Dude, I think that's a new thing on the Reddit, dude. We got to see from now on, every person on the Reddit has to share all conversations with their bays, dude. This has to become militant, dude.
Really?
You have to put out all your conversations.
See, this is where you become a cult leader.
No,
You're
why?
starting to issue fucking
Dude.
rules.
No, I'm kidding. But dude, did you hear about the who's the longest running Supreme Court justice? What's his
Ruth.
name?
Oh,
What's this dude's name?
Now I'm blanking.
What the fuck's that guy's name?
What's he look like?
I have
Old
no
white guy?
fucking idea. I'm guessing old white dude. His wife's a bit of a troublemaker.
Okay.
I forget whoever's the oldest, whatever the
I
guy's
can't
name
even
is.
name these motherfuckers.
I remember Scalia.
Scalia?
Remember Scalia? There's another guy. He's the
Roberts
oldest.
is the new bull.
Rehnquist.
Not Rehnquist. It's this
It's
guy.
not the black dude, is it?
Is he a black dude? Clarence.
Clarence Thomas?
Clarence Thomas.
Is black. Yeah.
Black
Yeah.
Bull. Yeah, so he has his. Did you ever see his babe? She's like a super conservative conspiracy theorist.
Really?
Well-
Black? Is she black too?
No, she's like a fucking.
Of course.
She's like
Clarence.
an old dude who's like.
Clarence found a white chick?
So in
What
my
a
head, I
fucking
was like,
sellout.
I didn't know it was a fucking black dude. So I was like, Clarence. I'm like, interesting. So I'm like, all right. I'm imagining like some like fucking Scalia looking dude.
Yeah.
And yeah, apparently he's got a sniz. Unless I like fucking completely skimmed this article wrong, he's got a babe who's been like a suburban like central PA Delaware County aunt being like, we gotta build this wall. The Democrats are ruining. They're like enslaving us. Talks about like the shadow government and shit.
Wow.
Clarence Thomas was the one who came under fire for like sexual
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
His babe, dude.
Wow.
They said throughout him getting like primordially Me Too'd, they forged through that inferno. They forged as one, dude. And now his wife's all over Facebook
that's 'cause-
talking about the shadow government.
Yeah, the shadow government, he planted that in her mind. While he was getting Me Too, he was like, this ain't me, baby. This is the shadow government. I ain't touched that bitch. This is the shadow government, babe. And now she just ran with it.
Dude,
She's like, well, if that's true, she just put those blinders on. He gave her some blinders, was like, focus only on me. The shadow government's lying about these bitches.
well, but know what happened to her? She initially, before they had met, she was like she's like a, almost similar to fucking HRC, where she was like a power charged, like Washington, D.C. woman who was out there
Yeah.
trying to like rise the ranks. She got sucked into this cult that was called, I forget what it was called, but it was like the personal something. It was like supposed to be like a thing that like grew you personally, like landmark.
Yeah.
Those classes. The part of the cult, like, you know, it got in deeper and deeper. And it got to the point where you would stand naked, and the rest of the people like, look at your fat, disgusting body, you dirty fucking.
Whoa.
So she was doing that for a while, and it was like it was a cult that constantly the way they
I
like
didn't know that
talked to you.
counted as like, I could have made money off that. I was doing that to everyone.
Yeah, you could start
the
a cult.
shower.
Well, the whole thing was like supposed to be like
You know what I'm
direct.
talking about, Steve?
No.
A little high school shower.
Oh, you went there.
If someone was walking by naked, I'd be like, fag. Ew, and then I'd have to get naked and be like, it's not small.
My fucking body's just big around it, dude. The apparently she got sucked into a thing that was like, it started out as like they're like, we like confront everyone, and like it's like almost like a very like people like interrogate you. They're like, well,
Yeah.
why do you do that? Don't you think this? And they fucking like will get to the root of what you're doing. That was the point of it. And then it devolved into her just naked, and a bunch of people like, look at your saggy tits. And she was like, I don't know if I can do this anymore. And then she linked up with Clarence Thomas. That was her backstory. And then she got real into fucking like taking out the shadow government. She's been trying to body the Clintons forever, dude.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
So this is his bae is fucking wilding right now.
Damn.
That's this guy's
sick.
wife, dude, is on Facebook, just like full fucking.
He's gonna lose his job.
No,
He should.
he can't.
True.
Those guys, the only
No, they
thing.
can get outed.
How?
Supreme Court.
How though? He'd have to.
There has to be.
Yeah, sexual assault. You need like a 40-year-old sexual assault.
No, how do they
case.
do it? Steve?
I don't know.
God damn it.
How do they take out a? I think if you like hailed Hitler, they'd fucking. They
Yeah.
might fucking.
Yeah,
I
pop
think they
you.
just
that's
say
a
you're
great
incompetent.
question though. What are the checks and balances on a Supreme Court judge? I don't know.
Apparently,
Sounds like a job for the hitman, to be honest.
I'll look that up for sure today.
No, I'm
Apparently-
saying we got to send you to DC to
but
get
you
clearance.
can't. But you can't punish a man for his fucking wild sniz. Because if
Yeah,
they
that sniz is in his ear, dude.
yeah, but here's the dude. They were saying Hillary could run. Bill Clinton had like heavy rape allegations, and they're like, you can't punish Hillary for her husband
True.
pretty much definitely raping chicks.
Yeah.
So Clarence is he's in the safe, dude. He's like, you can't punish him for his out of control. And that's just a chick. A chick hits menopause with Facebook and has a conservative bent.
Whoa.
Instant shadow government.
Here
dude.
comes some crazy shit.
What?
No, I'm saying that.
Oh,
If
yeah,
you're
dude.
If you're a geezer lady you're done fugging,
Yeah, dude. You probably
you're
get
just wild
You
now.
probably get a hot flash and hallucinate the shadow government. You're like, oh.
The shadow government what do you think of the shadow government, Steve?
I don't know enough about it.
Yeah, you do.
What?
No, I was curious. I was thinking, why are you so defensive, dude?
Oh no. Why am I so defensive?
You're trying to talk about
I've
shadow
been my
government.
cage has been getting rattled for an hour and a half.
Yeah, man.
Anything you ask me right now, I don't know.
We almost during the break I was like, I think we might have to delete this just because I think we're definitely coming off as mean.
I don't think so. I think
I'm
it's
just
been fun.
afraid we're coming off as mean.
Well, you're
'cause
not mean. It's just not what you're doing. It's just
fucking with you.
yeah.
It's a sexually charged
The
situation.
only right. We've already covered
got
this.
your
I'm just
cum
worried about
jammed.
the time at which this would come
Your
out. 'Cause I
cum
don't have enough
jammed.
time to. I really need. I
gotta
need
get
to
ahead of this.
solidify my
You want to talk
normalcy.
about being deceptive. You're trying to withhold information before a date to make
Fuck
sure.
no! First of all, she knows all the information. Second of all, that's why I just said you can read the text. She can send you the text because I'm not. There's no. It's just like if
I'm sorry. Stop. I'm
You're
sorry.
kidding, man. It's not a big deal. It really
Jeremy,
isn't.
you're the fucking man.
Okay.
You're the gruel king, dude. You said it yourself.
Say it, so-
Remember when you were making out with her and you looked at me and said, "This pussy is mine"?
I did not say it. I swear to God, I did not say
All
that.
right. You kept whispering that.
Oh, God.
Oh my god, dude. The Gruel King.
The gruel king, dude. Gerby, the
What
gruel
an
king.
amazing thing
You're the
to
fucking
say,
grueler, dude.
This pussy's mine.
He did. She went to get a drink.
Yes.
Her and Claire walked
Yeah.
away and they went to get a drink and he looked at me and was like, "This pussy is now mine." And I was like, "Damn, that's a crazy way to talk to women." And he's like, "You think I give a fuck?"
Gerby made. He was like, "I want to make a bet, Shane. I'll make you a bet. I'll get
Yeah.
laid before next Saturday."
Steve was like, "I've got $40 that says I'm gonna be deep in that pussy."
Just don't.
That's every like fucking movie from the '90s. The guy's like,
Yeah.
"Why don't you put some money on it that you're gonna get a hand job?" And they're like, "Fine." The
Deal.
girl's like, "You made a bet about having sex
Babe,
with me."
I made a bet, but now I fell in love with you.
No, I love
Yes.
you.
That's like you guys.
No.
Yeah, dude.
No.
This podcast is the bet.
This is.
And
Dude.
all you're gonna do is be like, "Babe, that was before I know you."
That was before I really got to know you, babe.
No. But
Meanwhile,
God, it's so hard not to do this. Dude, it is so hard to be
meanwhile,
like,
it's gonna make dun, 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 dun. What's the Nutcracker song?
I don't know. I
yeah,
don't
you
know.
fucking do.
I
You're-
don't. My mind is desperately trying.
Your gay dad danced to it. You remember it?
All I'm doing is trying to bump a rails of. That's probably not the best, metaphor.
I don't
but
know if I'm singing a song from the
trying
fucking
to
Squiggle channel. or not.
rebuild a
Dun,
house you
dun,
keep
dun,
destroying.
dun, dun.
Go ahead.
What's that song? It's like, I'm thinking of this song. That's like dun,
think the
dun,
Spice-
dun, dun,
Spice
dun,
Channel?
dun, 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 dun. That might be Spice Channel. I might
That's
be getting
Spice Channel. You're mixing up to another great classic.
I think.
Spice Channel on Ice would be awesome.
Spice Channel, I think, was Tchaikovsky.
Was it?
Yeah.
That was Tchaikovsky.
That's Tchaikovsky.
Was Spice Channel.
Oh, I don't know.
Was
I
it
was
really?
You know the Spice Channel.
Yeah, does
I
anyone,
can't
can you
get
look
that.
up Spike? Is anyone, was there a genius among us who recorded like squigglies?
What?
Who recorded like screen grabs of like Spice with like, did you used to watch Spice with like the squiggled up vision?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
I wonder if you can. I wonder if anyone like recorded that so you could like watch that and jerk off to squiggles.
Great thought.
Did you ever jerk off to Squiggles, Steven?
Of course, yeah.
All right.
Dude, I used to catch I would catch like 5 fucking squiggle beats, dude. My parents went
Squiggle
out,
beats were
they'd go to
so
fucking,
good.
they'd go out to dinner at Cuisines. It was like about 5 minutes away from my house.
Your
And I
dad
would-
used to take your mom to the Nutcracker.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I would go to a cuisine. They would go to cuisines. It was like 5 minutes away, and I would just fearlessly masturbate.
Get as many out as you can.
Oh my god, dude!
It's like the 3-point contest. It's like a shot clock. You were just like 1, 2.
That was the shit. Like when you were like 14, you jerk off like 5 times and be like, "Oh god, I gotta go to bed."
You know Tommy still does that?
That's bizarre.
Tommy
dude.
Pope jerks off like a fucking madman.
Yeah.
His dick's gonna stop working.
You think?
You only get so many fucking.
That's
fucking
that lad
nuts, dude.
magic.
That's that lad. Yeah, it's lad logic, dude. You know, I worked with these Mexican guys. Said you only get like so many nuts.
I don't think
Can't
that's
abuse
right.
it.
It is true, technically.
I think
we've
it's true.
discussed this. You do have a set number.
Those are like.
Technically, right? Because you're gonna get old and then you're gonna die. So there is a
No,
set.
think if you're wasting it, dude.
You can't waste your seed like this, Steve.
First of all, I just don't agree with the premise of that. I don't think that that's accurate.
Fuck, this is fucked up. This isn't good.
What?
I
think it's
can't
fine.
not bully you right now. I
You
can't
can keep
not
bullying.
It's
Oh.
not bullying. It's not bullying. I can't.
Just bully
I
me into
can't not
things.
fuck with you
Go ahead, fuck with
because
me,
it's
all
such
right.
you're in such a funny fucking position.
Yes.
Where there's just something like that joke. It's like you're holding a cat right now, and it's like don't fucking leave. Don't. It's wonderful.
Yeah.
It's wonderful to see you. I handed you the cat.
She's not a cat, and yes, I mean,
I did this. I did this.
I'm in a scenario. Yeah, you did.
No, shut up. You did it. You're charming. You're funny.
No, well,
Everybody
thank
loves you.
But
You got to break them down, then build them back up.
Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, that's what I learned in boot camp. That's what I learned in the military.
I was just trying to Google the Spice Channel.
you're talking about me breaking me down.
I broke you
building-
down. Now I'll build you up to you. You're my soldier now. You're my sexual.
Yeah,
I
you
am
gotta
my
refer
own.
yourself-
I am my own.
You got to start referring yourself to as this pickup artist. You're no longer an individual. This pickup artist needs to go to the bathroom, dude. That's what they didn't they do that in boot camp?
Oh,
This
yeah,
recruit,
yeah.
this
The one-
recruit needs to go.
She did start doing Shane's impression of me, like the oh, it was so fucking
Oh
funny.
man, that's great.
Yeah.
I'm really proud of you too. Can I be the best man?
No, don't. My God,
I'm definitely your best man.
you're scaring her away, man.
No.
You're scaring
All
people
right,
off, yeah.
you told me that you wanted to have a destination wedding
Oh
with
my
her.
God!
Sandals, wasn't it?
You said
Fuck's sake!
you said
Just-
you wanted to put a ring on. You wanted to put a thumb ring on this thing right away.
Promise thumb ring, dude. Oh my God.
She. Go ahead.
No, please.
She what?
She proposed.
No. I was
Where
just,
do you think? Where do you think you're going to propose?
for fuck's sake, she's just. There's no proposing going on. I just want to get to the second date. I just want to see her one more time. I gotta get to that. I gotta lock it in.
You guys hear the
Not
second-
lock it in, but
guys
you know what I
hear-
mean. I just gotta.
Yeah,
I want to hang out with her again.
Like when a male cat has sex with a female
For
cat.
fuck's sake, no! All right,
I cannot wait to fucking share this link with her. I'm just going to text her the link to this episode as soon as it's out.
I might not release this to the public and just
And
release
just
it to-
let me get it.
Oh my God, dude. Garbs, you can't worry about it. So it's,
You're
it'll be a
fine.
good
You're
time.
great. She likes you a lot. She told me.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
you're lying to me.
I'm not lying to you.
All
I
right, fine.
promise.
That's nice. That's
She's
nice.
excited about it,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
You're imagine who these girls deal with.
Yeah, dude.
Just fucking.
No, I'm not
weird
worried about. No,
dudes.
hang on. I'm not worried about me. I'm just worried about the like again.
I get it. This is perfectly reasonable
so
for
if
you
I
to
if
be
I,
concerned.
right, exactly. If I'm a guy and I go out on one date with a girl, I'm like, hey, she's cool. Like,
Yeah,
I'll
and then
go
you
out with her
go,
again.
and then you go to your friends and talk about it for 2 hours on a podcast.
Right, and then I hear her talking about it for 2 hours on a podcast, and then I would be like, if she was just like,
Wow.
oh, I really like this guy, I'd be like, oh, I don't know.
This,
you
this
see
might
what I'm
just be
saying?
symptoms of the singularity, dude.
What's that?
We've infused so hard with technology. We're like, you're seeing his text, he's seeing your text to her.
No, I'm just
now
putting
our
myself in a-
conversations on a podcast. It's like
I'm putting
you just
myself
gotta
in.
come. This is just a new wave of the future, dude. There's no more secrets.
No, I'm putting myself in her shoes.
You're gonna wear her shoes.
You're gonna wear her shoes.
Yes, we got
They
'em.
high five.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got them.
Putting yourself in her shoes. How?
Well,
How
for
she
you-
would feel?
When she's asleep, I'll try them on and walk around the house.
Dude, you'll never be
like
able
I
to-
said, if the roles were reversed and she was in a podcast and I was just a person that I had gone on a date with her, and then she went on a podcast and talked about it, it would be if the content would affect my thought process to some degree.
Yes. And it has in my relationship.
Sure. So
affects
just the photo negatives. If she got on, was just like, all I want to do is fuck him and leave, or if she got on,
Which
was
is
like,
what
I love
you
him.
said. You said that.
Okay, did not say. It. But that's the point. So it's like I got to thread this thing of being like.
I hear what you're saying.
Yeah,
You're walking a
normal
fucking
about-
tightrope, bro. We know this.
Yeah.
We know this.
Yeah,
That's
why
why
it's-
this whole episode has been you walking a tightrope and me and Shane on both ends.
Jake and like, stop! Stop! And I can't stop.
Yeah, I mean, dude, there's definitely a psychic tension in the room the whole time. We've just been fucking. The whole point of this is to shake that.
Yeah, it's shook.
And it's fun because you really handled it poorly. All you had to do from the beginning was just be like, yeah, shut the fuck up.
Okay.
Instead of,
Great podcast guest. You come in and you go, ugh, shut the fuck up. I'm not talking about it.
whoa, all right, sorry, man. Jeez.
You're right, though.
All I do for you.
You're right.
That's why
this
I'm
is how you
talking about
treat
it.
me, and this is how you treat me.
Don't you dare play the victim card here.
He is like a mob boss, dude.
Yeah. I was saying, because you do so much for me.
Yeah, you're welcome. I'm fucking great.
Not gonna.
Steve, I have done nothing for you.
Shane,
Stop. I've done nothing for you.
you don't realize that you have. Like, there is certain things in comedy and other things, so like with McKeever, there's like a confidence that you get from somebody being like, you can do this, go do it.
Yeah, and you can obviously do stand-up.
Yeah. But I appreciate that.
You
But I'm
knew
saying
you
that
could
that's
do
the reason I
stand-up.
did it. You're the reason that I did it.
Good, keep doing it.
Yeah.
Did
Did you hear what Matt said about you being like, because when we were at the
You're like
open mic-
Stallone, dude. Fucking the Expendables, dude. He got a bunch of the old
I gotta
fucking
get the
toys out,
Gotta
dude.
get the old boys back.
I gotta assemble. Someone must have been like, you must assemble a fucking squad. Man. Let me call the old boys.
I gotta get the boys back. Gerby cracked open that fucking safe, opened that suitcase, affliction tee, put it on his bedazzled fucking white pants. Oh, was khaki a color or fabric?
my
Oh, fuck,
God.
oh god. He just jogs away. Couple's like, holy shit. What was that?
Oh my god.
Did you run like Forrest Gump and like remember he's running and the
I
braces
sat
fall off?
back
Did your
down.
clothes fall off while you were running? You're like, I'll never be that again.
I just sat down and then I drove home. I was renting the car from Rent-A-Wreck. It was a Ford Festiva. It just smelled like gas and the heater didn't work. So I was just like driving home very cold.
Holy shit, Steve. That's one of the saddest things.
It was really sad.
It's a dark moment, but again, you came out.
Yeah.
Now you're here. Now you're fucking telling your boys you're guaranteeing you're gonna eat pussy.
Oh my God.
So sick. I called him and I was like, "What are you gonna do?" And he's like, "Well, first things." Nah, I'm not.
I did
I'll
say
stop, I'll
first.
stop, I'll stop.
Hang on.
That's the
Clarify that conversation did not take place.
Everyone knows.
Everyone
It's a joke.
knows.
Oh, okay.
Dude, the one thing you were talking about that was making me laugh hard as fuck, you were talking about a sleep apnea mask. And how you sleep under your covers.
Yeah. Oh,
was
yeah,
weird.
no, yeah. Hey, here's the thing.
Dude,
So I did tell her that
no,
I was
dude.
like, the one thing about, because I forget how we got onto the subject about, whatever,
Sleeping.
sleeping over. And I was like, one thing that I had to tell you, and like her face dropped because it almost seems like
That's usually
that's
an
herpes.
talk.
That's an STD stage,
Right, it has to
for
be
sure.
right,
I gotta tell you something before we sleep together.
Right.
Herpes
She was,
talk.
and once she heard what you were about to say, I'm sure she was like, "Fuck, I wish it was herpes." Go ahead. What did you tell
I was
her?
like, I have sleep apnea, so I wear a sleep apnea mask to sleep. And then at that point, it's kind of like she was like laughing, but in that sort of thing, you're like,
Damn.
it's funny. But what I was
That
telling
was
Matt,
funny, man.
Herpes
Yeah,
are
but
definitely
what I was
naughty
telling
bee chicken
Matt-
pox, dude.
Naughty bee chickenpox. Herpes. You get some little dots on your dick, and then you bounce back.
Exactly. But you told her you had to wear the apnea mask.
Sure. And so, but what I was telling Matt before you got here was like, actually the benefit, and I think I've told you this about sleep apnea and wearing the mask, is you can sleep under the covers.
Wow,
Because it's just a tube coming out. You get fresh
Yeah.
air.
that's great.
Yeah.
It's fucking awesome. That's what I was telling her. I've actually tried to sleep under my covers multiple times. I start getting like depleted on oxygen. I'm
Right.
like, I get it the fuck up.
Yeah,
All the way under.
that's great. So you just lay in a room under a blanket like that, just a tube coming in.
Yeah, and then he
Good
was
fucking
just like,
God,
so we were
dude.
talking about that, and he's like, yo, wait
It's
till you
not how
see.
I sleep. It's not how I
You
sleep.
just zip up a sleeping bag.
He's like Top Gun, dude. He's like a Top Gun.
No, and the thing is, and I'm sorry I'm talking over you now.
Please,
I
go ahead,
apologize.
please.
But if if you're a female and then you've got or a female with sleep apnea, but the point is that it's a nice thing that I'm doing. Because otherwise I snore, I suck in, I'm gagging, I'm waking you up.
That's what I do. I just snore in people's faces. My
Right.
fat face. Just
No,
like,
you're gonna get to sleep. I'm gonna be a little angel next to you.
For sure.
Just a little hum like that.
That's fucking awesome. You can let her.
Machine keeping me
when
alive.
she takes the oxygen, is it like the oxygen bar at the boardwalk? Will she get like a buzz?
No, there's no buzz. It's just like room air, and then it mixes with a little bit of moisture, so you get like moisturized air coming in.
Oh, it's not like the oxygen. Remember the boardwalk
Yeah.
used to do like the O2 bar, and you could
No.
fucking get like buzzed on oxygen.
hell
Did you ever
yeah.
catch an oxygen buzz?
Hell yeah.
It's fucking tight.
No,
dude.
I didn't.
Yeah, that's what it was
That's
funny.
sick that you did. You're definitely a
Never
boardwalk.
caught. I wasn't a psychonaut back then. I didn't catch a fucking.
You seem
oxygen
like a
buzz.
boardwalk fucking monster. I could see you and your friends
We used to
and
do
your family.
Yeah, we used to do fucking shit dollar.
Of course you fucking did. I found a 20
You
on the
wipe your
floor.
ass with $1, and then you'd put it on the boardwalk, shit side down.
Someone picks it up and gets some shit.
Picks up, puts it in their pocket.
Oh, my God.
We used to do the trick on the wood slide of boardwalk. You stick $1 through the hole, and someone comes and gets it. Oh,
Yeah,
it's so
I found a
fucking
20. I found a 20 on the floor at the subway, and I
Was
went.
it a shit
and
dollar?
I went down to reach for it, and I was like, "This is probably a shit 20." I looked around for a while. I was like, "Fuck it, dude! It's $20. I gotta go for it." It was not. It was not a shit dollar.
It's so funny. You stayed vigilant against the shit 20, dude.
31. I was like, "This is a shit dollar, without a doubt. This is a shit 20."
Oh my god.
Oh man.
Yeah, but I was just laughing earlier how so we were talking about the oxygen mask. And then Gerb was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna fucking put on a snorkel in your pussy."
I didn't say that. Clarify that I did not say that.
I'm gonna cut a hole in my blankets and stick the snorkel.
I just clarified to the general public.
He was like, "I'm just gonna live down there."
I would, but not with a snorkel and all that stuff.
You would what?
Live down, sure.
Live down where?
Well, that's like,
Blanket
that-
world.
What?
What are you saying? You would live down there?
Yeah, that's
With
you know,
her?
it's like a phrase. It's a phrase.
What is?
Live under your blankets? You mean?
No.
he's
Like
saying
if
he
you're,
would-
you're like, I'm gonna live down there. You know what I'm saying?
No, clarify it. Explain what you just said.
If I were going to have a sexual interaction with somebody,
Oh, you would live
yeah,
basic. I got you.
I'd be
would-
down there until things were well taken care of.
Damn,
multiple-
so
you
you
know what I mean?
Stay down there.
Multiple
Stay down.
times? Is that what you
Multiple
just
times
said?
down there, or if that's her thing. You
So
see?
you chain your ankle to the bedpost and just stay there.
Stop being grossed out by me, Shane.
I'm not grossed out. I just think it's hilarious. You're like, she's definitely listening. I want her to know that I love eating pussy.
No,
That's important.
First of all,
Yeah.
we had a discussion. That it
About
just-
eating pussy.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you say you were going to worship her?
did not say I was going to worship her.
Are you going to worship her?
I'm not going to worship. No, I mean, what does that entail?
Just loving
That
every
means
second
living
of it.
down there.
Yeah, living
I'm very
down there.
passionate. I'm very passionate, and
Fuck
I
yeah,
I
dude.
like being an animal.
Fuck yeah.
And
Yeah, man. This is great.
I love that.
Dude, she might catch real feelings after
Don't
listening to
say
this.
that.
So you might have to
You're
watch
gonna-
out because
You're-
she's going to
this
hear
is
this.
like
and-
a medieval dude with a
Exact
fucking
opposite.
lute, dude. This is like an epic
This is
love
crazy.
ballad.
This
basically.
is the ballad of Stevie
I
Gruhl.
do think, and I could be wrong.
That's definitely the title. The Ballad of Stevie Gruhl, dude.
I
The
could
Gruhl
be,
King, dude, has returned. The return of the Gruhl King.
Return of the Griller, dude.
What I was saying is, I do.
Return of the Gruhler. The Gruhl man's back, baby.
I don't believe I've said anything that I didn't say to her.
That's
You
good.
said nothing wrong,
there.
man. I'm telling you.
Steve, you're great.
Yeah.
I got half a girl brain, dude. I would tell you right now. I've been monitoring my sexual attraction for you this whole time. You're like,
Yeah, you spiked.
Steve is
You spiked
still
me a
in,
couple
dude.
times.
That's
Oh,
good.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Steve's still in.
Just
But
imagine.
yeah, what I was trying to say in the beginning was like how much I appreciated the audience response, man. Like you said, the guys that came out in Philadelphia, it was like unreal for me.
Yeah, it was
'Cause they were
really
like,
fun.
"Kirby's."
Sick, dude.
And then like I had a very very mediocre set, not that great.
That was great.
But when it
It
was
was great. You were hard on yourself.
But when I was like coming off, I was just like, it's fucking, it was not good or whatever. And they were just like, no, it was good, Gerby. Like, I've never had an audience do that.
Dude,
And it was
the
like,
listeners
woo.
fucking love you, dude.
it was a great feeling. And it was a great feeling.
Yeah, you're the best. You gotta leave?
I gotta leave in like
Okay.
5 minutes. Yeah.
Okay.
Dude, I gotta do some fucking
Yeah,
Patreon
get some
shouties,
shout-outs.
dude. Fucking Laura from GA,
What up?
Georgia, I'm guessing. Dude, Patrick Papadopoulos, dude. Thank you, bro. Coming up.
You see that dude drop a fucking C note?
Shut up.
and then fucking retract it
What
like a
an
minute later.
animal, dude.
It was really funny.
John Montage, Sean Passaligli.
Montague.
Some,
John Montague.
yeah, John Montague, Sean Passaligli.
Damn. These
Guinea.
people are really getting their money's worth.
Guinea. John, he's already on there. Patrick Papadopoulos.
Have some
Man, dude.
enthusiasm.
I'm fucking stuck, dude. William Walbro. Bulls on Parade for fucking 10 bills.
Wow.
Sam Hastings, 6.
Wow.
Nice fucking even number. Logan Frey. What's up, boy?
What up, Logan?
Damn, hot ass Kylo. We're all the way down here again.
Yeah, nice.
Tej, dude. What about TJ McLendon, dude?
He's the man.
$5.
Wow.
Fucking Rory Alger going up 5 to $9.99.
Damn, he's dropping the $9.99 on it.
Juan Martinlich.
This is-
Martinlich.
All of you guys.
$4. Woo.
So fucking nice. So great.
Shout out to the dude on Twitter. Remember the guy who demanded a shout out?
Yeah. Shout him out.
I'll anonymously shout him out.
What's his name? Find out. Do you know what his name is?
I do, but I won't say it. No, I forget. It's
All
on
right.
I took Twitter off my phone. I haven't been on there for a while.
I have Twitter on my phone. I have well, go ahead.
God, I know. the
No,
fucking
let's
guys.
hear it.
Yeah, what is it?
I
Aaron?
had
Caleb.
No, I had developed like just to follow like Deutsch and a few other people.
Yeah.
And then interact with them. And then I had used as my handle like this name that you guys are always calling me.
What's that?
Well,
Gerbies?
Gerbies, yeah.
Yeah,
And so
Gerbies
now-
is a great name.
No, it's a great name, but I just never expected it to catch on. So it's like, if this gets found, it's just all this like,
You being smart.
yeah, trying to be.
You're smart as fuck, dude. That's another thing.
It's Jesse, dude.
Just Jesse?
Jesse.
What up, Jesse?
What up, Jesse?
What up, bro?
Here's your shout out, you goddamn crybaby.
Yeah,
That's it, bro.
You know, I think this was informative. I think
It was.
the listener got a good idea of Steve, the Gruel Man.
For sure. Oh, dude, I thought of this today. I'm gonna start doing a. Feel free to join me. I think I'm for the Patreon specifically. I'm gonna start trying to do like almost a daily thing.
Like a vlog?
No, but it's more or less a. I'm just gonna just interact with people on Craigslist, like daily.
Oh, hell yeah.
Interview them, talk
would
to
be
them.
great.
Little prank college, whatever.
Yeah,
But
prank
I'm
call
just gonna
some
do
dudes.
fucking daily check-in on Craigslist. Hit up everyone on Craigslist.
yeah.
Chuck it on for the Patreon. Well, I got to reward the Bulls, dude. They've been so loyal.
The Bulls have been
So
so
good.
fucking good to us.
So fucking good, dude. So in my head, I thought, I'm like, that's the least I could just start. I'm gonna start a bunch of little sub segments and start doing them, chucking them up.
Yeah.
They've been good boys, dude. Good girls. Good girl, Kayla.
Yeah,
I'm just doing it for Kayla.
all 6 of the female listeners.
Yeah, dude.
Now 7, because Steve's girlfriend's definitely
Oh
going to
my
listen
god, not a girlfriend. Go ahead.
to this. You called her your girlfriend?
I did not call her my girlfriend. But she's somebody I would like to be friends with, because of the whatever. Just fucking let me go. Let's it was a pleasure, guys.
Take us out, dude.
Dude,
Yep.
yeah. Let them know. Let's just say goodbye.
Goodbye, everybody.
Do you have anything you want to say to a special someone?
I do not.
Do you have anything you want to say to a special listener out there? If you could say one thing to her, what would it be right now?
One thing.
You should
Just-
buy her calendar where every day is February 14th.
I'm trying. I don't even have anything funny to say.
No,
Of course
just
not,
say
dude.
something from the heart. Right
No,
now.
I'm not saying anything on the
Say
heart.
something
I can't-
nice.
No. I've said nice things to her face. So
Yeah.
There you go.
that's it. I'll say,
I'll
nice-
tell her. I'm gonna say more nice things to your face when I see you.
Yeah.
All kinds of shit, dude.
I want to say everything.
No, I'm not gonna say everything. It's just a.
Okay, I'm gonna hit you with one thing before you get out of here.
Okay.
If you were down by a railroad yard and her and David Deutsch were on the tracks, who would you rescue?
David Deutsch.
What?
100 times David Deutsch twice. I don't know her that well, and it's like,
Oh man, Gerby,
What?
that was a fucking layup.
no, it's not. I would expect her to do the same,
She wouldn't rescue David Deutsch. She'd be like, who the fuck is that guy?
and I'd be like, rescue him.
All right.
Let me tell you why. Okay, this guy is critical to. He was the grandfather of quantum computing. This
His
guy.
time has passed, dude.
and
It's time
meanwhile,
for-
she's like, I know what to do with trains. Like, meow.
I'm like, get him, get the old man. It's fine. I meet my death like a fucking. I have one death to give, and I'm proud to give it this way. Get the old man out of here.
Damn.
I love you. Smash.
You would say I
my
love you?
God. Yeah, definitely, dude.
I'd say that. Yeah, I'd want human connection at the very end. Yeah.
Fucking right.
Wow, Gerby, you're
What
the
a powerful fucking
best,
answer,
dude.
dude. God
You are
damn
the
it,
fucking
dude.
best. Don't be anxious over this. Obviously,
Oh,
you're
my
gonna-
God.
I'm gonna, but
do that.
Praise the Lord, I was born to drive boat. Feeling like Slash in front of the chapel. I'm lean back with the less pull. Shit I smoke is like cholesterol. Spill dressing on the vest at the